What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to episode number 249 of the Nonsense Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
And joining us from out of the blue, for the first time in like 3 years, I want to say, is Chris.
Hello there. I forget what number episode I was, but like 240 something now. You guys have been doing this for quite a long time.
Yeah, and that's weekly as well. It's not even like... It's not even like we do like 3 a week. Well, I mean, we do, but like we don't number those the same.
Yeah, like you've got your format, but no, it's good to be back. So thanks for having me along. I'm excited for this one.
For Power Rangers again, by the way.
Yeah,
that's not what Chris was last on.
No, that was
yeah.
Well, it was Shaman King, was it?
Yeah, it was Shaman King. Yeah, the Power Rangers one was before we actually had the show, doesn't it? It was just we were just doing something, just doing it together for fun, and that went on the Rev Plays Games.
There was Go Podcast Rangers, I believe it was.
Everybody's wrong.
It's been a while.
The episode of Power Rangers we did was really early days. It was like within first 30.
Right, okay.
And it was the very first episode of Power Rangers, and we did it as kind of a bit of cross promotion. We still had the flags.
Yeah.
I was asking everyone their favourite Power Ranger to put on the flags, and I said, no one's getting the White Ranger, that's mine.
Real.
But yes, anyway, cat's out of the bag a little bit. Today we are doing a Power Rangers thing. We are doing Green with Evil specifically, and for those of you who have been following on the podcast for a while, this is basically the reward for me beating Rick at the Rumbles.
It is. The annual reward for the Rumble or aggregate winner is someone gets a free pick. And yeah, Devon was better with his words than I was last year. This year, he's currently still also in the lead, but...
It's very generous of you to say better with my words and not whiny little bitch baby.
I have no idea what this Rumbles thing is, but sounds fun.
It's like a death battle, but we have a shorter form version where we just discuss an honourable mention for the category and then our actual pick for the category, and the category will be something like lightsaber wielder,
okay,
or an archer, or a commander with a sample army. The army is the same, and it comes down to how good the commander is.
That does sound pretty cool, actually, I will admit. But yeah, no, congrats, Dev, and great choice.
You want to talk about things going on for a while? We're in year 3 of that.
Yeah.
But a very slight disclaimer, by the way, in case it's not apparent by the way I'm talking, I am deathly ill, so if you hear me a bit breathy or a bit coughy, I do apologise. It's just how it's going to be. That being said, we are doing Green with Evil today, so just a little bit of background information for y'all who are listening along. It originally aired back on the 5th of October to the 9th of October, all the way back in 1993. Chris, you and I were 1.
Yep.
I would have been 7 for 7 at the time and 8 at the end of the year.
There you go. For what it's worth, this was the first multi-part episode of Power Rangers and is still to this day the only ever 5-parter.
Yeah, they had a bunch of 2-parters, a couple of 3-parters. I think even the Evil Wedding was only a 3-parter.
I mean,
that was,
honestly, sorry. I was just gonna say, honestly, as well. Other than the opening episodes where they set up the premise, this is kind of the first point to my memory where Mighty Morphin Power Rangers actually picked up a sort of progressive plot thread again. Like, it was more than just the typical Monster of the Week format. It actually led to something. There was an interesting development. The status quo changed. Obviously, we got a new character in Ranger. Spoiler alert, however many years later. But, it was really cool. It's one of the more foundational moments of the show and helped to really shape it going forward. So
yeah, it wasn't a new thing in Sentai in general for an additional Ranger to join, but this was our first one. So the 6th Ranger is what the trope is called in English because of Tommy the Green Ranger.
Fucking Tommy's done it like 5 times.
Yeah,
he has.
I mean, not only is obviously Tommy throughout the entire show, and that's like multiple series, like the most recurring character, probably the most iconic character in Power Rangers. But yeah, no, it just really set a precedent. Tommy was so popular that he ends up taking over, becoming the de facto leader, was for a long time a lot of people's favorite ranger regardless. Tommy was a game changer, and Jason David Frank, obviously considered a legend in this regard, and may he rest in peace, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah,
it's a weird one with Jason David Frank, because it's so weird for an actor to not walk away from Power Rangers, but also be so beloved that if he did walk away before, unfortunately, as you say, he did pass away in quite tragic manner. For people to not get sick of him is rather telling.
Yeah. He had a charisma for the role, and he had a love of and care of the series. I mean, before he passed away, I know he was working on it was a specific project, and it was like Tommy coming back as like an evil white and green hybrid ranger, and like it was this really interesting concept, to be honest. To be honest, I should have done more research on it before this episode, but he was so involved with Power Rangers, and as you say, didn't really like other actors walk away from it. In a lot of ways, he was synonymous with it. He was part of the brand at that point. It was in some ways his identity. So
I mean, he took it to fucking MMA with him.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, I was smiling and nodding through that because that character is Lord Drakon. He's from the Boom comics.
That was it. Yeah,
and the thing that he was filming for was a fan adaptation of that comic line.
Well, let's do a big old asterisk here, because yes, it was fan based, but it was Bat in the Sun. They're a quite credible studio. They've got money.
But also, it's cool that he was still like, because that's the other thing that I think I heard a lot about him, right? Like, he was so in with the fans. Like, that's one of the reasons why he's so beloved. He very much was appreciative of his fan base. He knew he was where he was because of his fans, and he was very willing to, I think he did like so many podcasts and interviews with fans and so on over the years, but he was always willing to put himself out there with the fans, to work with the fans, and this is, while obviously a more major studio, clearly another example of that. He was committed to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But back to Green with Evil.
Yes.
Well, obviously we see the debut of the Green Ranger. It's kind of in the title of the episodes. Weirdly enough, it's also the debut of Scorpina.
That's true. Sweet. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, which is even weirder because I always get Scorpina mixed up with the toxic lady from Turbo.
Toxica. Oh, Divatox, yeah.
No, Toxica was Wild Force or Time Force?
Later, anyway.
Yeah, it was later.
Yeah, Divatox being... Yeah, wasn't Divatox, like, in the story, she was, like, Rita's roommate at Evil College or something?
Shut the fuck up. They had their first lesbian experience together.
Apparently. But yeah, they were mates.
They were only roommates. Cough, cough.
Yeah, Divatox rings Rita on Space Phone and asks her, "You've been dealing with Power Rangers for this long. What do I do about them?" And she goes, "I got one word for you, Divatox. Run!"
Oh, God. Honestly, it's been so long. Like, part of me has been tempted to actually do, like, a Power Rangers rewatch to a degree, like, going through Mighty Morphin and, like, Zeo and, like, the abridging ones that are actually connected instead of, like, their own standalone cut series. But, yeah.
Listen, as someone who watched 3 episodes of Power Rangers in a row, let me tell you this. The amount of stock footage they reuse becomes real fucking apparent when you're not watching them weekly.
Oh, it's so true of anything from back in the 90s, though, and even before. Like, I remember watching some Dragon Ball Z stuff, and I'm not even talking DBZ abridged, like full-on proper original episodes, and the amount of reused cuts and panels and sequences for the fights, it's you don't notice it as much as a kid because you're so hyped, and obviously in a lot of ways you were watching it for the first time or whatever, but it really stands out now.
Like, it's even worse when we get to Ninja Rangers and they're literally just filming the toy.
Well then.
I forgot about that as well.
Yeah, so when they did the Ninja Megazord, they didn't... So, not the Ninja Megazord, the Ninja Ultrazord. They didn't have a Ninja Ultrazord in the Japanese version. So they just got Titanus from Mighty Morphin and just, like, put the Ninja and Shogun Megazord into the Mighty Morphin Titanus. as a toy.
That's
and just shone some LEDs on it to make it look like the toy was firing lasers.
that's really, really funny. I love that.
The very last thing I wanted to touch upon, because I didn't really want to go into story spoilers, because we're going to be watching this for an hour and a half, goddammit, is, man, you want to talk about how silly fucking home releases used to be. If you wanted Green with Evil on VHS, you had to buy 5 videotapes.
Well,
You did.
so I wanted to go into this a little bit as well, because I remember as a kid my first experience like with Green with Evil. First of all, it was so broken up because back then, like as a kid, and bearing in mind the internet wasn't as prevalent, so you couldn't like look up episodes or whatever. You were dependent on when it was on, and if you missed episodes, oh well, you missed that episode for that run and would have to wait for it to eventually reappear, or watch a +1 hour channel or whatever. But like,
Which didn't exist back then.
which didn't exist back
Yeah.
then properly either, exactly. But like, I remember my first experience with Green with Evil was very broken because I must have missed an episode somewhere, and then I saw it like a few years later and had to piecemeal things together. But like, the other thing I remember eventually, and I think it was either Fox Kids or Jetix or something, so this was like significantly after the thing had been released, but they were like doing some reruns, and they did the Green with Evil sequence, but they treated it like a movie, so it was like just all cut together properly, and it was the Green with Evil movie, and I was like, I don't remember this being a movie, and it was literally, yeah, they had just put the episodes together, but
Almost like the video we acquired for today.
yes. Allegedly.
When you missed something in my day, they also showed it on GMTV.
Oh god, I remember.
In half episodes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you get half an episode at like before school or whatever on GMTV, and if you wanted all of it, you'd have to like see half of it and then just go to school, accept it, and then see the other half of the episode, and then like you get like 2 episodes because they would show like, I think they skipped a day, so it's like you get Monday, Tuesday, half an episode each, Wednesday skip, Thursday, Friday, half an episode each, and those would be the 2 that you would get on the Saturday.
This is for real such a blast in the past. Like for me, like this has taken me way back, and it's funny because like, so like for anyone who doesn't know, I've known Dev for like most of my life at this point. Like we were single digits when we met, and like I've known Rick for about 18 years. But like I remember like playing Power Rangers in school with Dev on the playground and like silly things like that. And I'm now remembering like the likes of GMTV, CITV, all of that stuff. It's, oh man, you're literally
Mr. Motivator.
Yeah, Mr. Motivator. Oh my god. Let's not detract too much because we're moving very far. But yeah, it's just like I am in nostalgia mode right now, and that takes me to something that Dev was saying just before this episode started. Watching this again as an adult is going to be interesting because I know that a lot of our love for it is tinted by nostalgia goggles, and like we were saying, like noticing the cuts and the reused footage and such more, I feel like it's going to be a very different experience now because of that nostalgia tint. Still probably love it, but gonna notice so many more of the cracks.
Yeah, man. I think the reason that a lot of kids were allowed to watch it was because Mr. Motivator presented it.
Speaking of noticing the cracks, one crack we are going to notice in this is, the Green Ranger's dragon shield type motif on his suit.
Yeah, the gold thing, yeah.
Yeah, so the US studio couldn't get that, so...
broken shipping, yeah, so they made a foam one.
Yeah, so half the time it's going to look really good because it's proper fucking dog's bollocks done by the Sentai crew, and other times it's going to look like shit because it's made of rubber.
I'm not going to lie, I think that was my favourite part of the Green Ranger design. Not only because I love just the Green Ranger aesthetic, I think the green looks really good on the costume, the helmet is really cool, but the dragon shield is so badass, it's so iconic, and it was always a really special moment as well, and when it got used in specific ways, like much later in the series, obviously he loans it to Jason. I think there's one point that Zach got to use it, I'm pretty sure.
I definitely remember it vividly in my mind, the Black Ranger with the golden crest on him at one point.
Yeah, I forget though if it was
it
Zach
so
or
cool.
Adam at that point. I'm pretty sure it was Zach, but it it could have been Adam.
Yeah. So it would have been Zack if it was before Thunderzords.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. One or the other, and that's fine.
Either way, it was so cool. It's such an iconic, unique design because no other Ranger had it. It really did kind of set Tommy and the Green Ranger apart from the rest of the cast. Like, you know, they all had their themed weapons and stuff, but like, I think it was also necessary because since at the time Tommy starts off, and again, don't want to get too into it because obviously we're about to watch it, but as you pointed out, he starts off as more of a villain and it's 1 versus 5. He needed that extra little something to like set him apart, make him look a little bit more iconic, give him a bit of an edge. It's just so cool.
And also when he goes to the White Ranger, that even in his original series, that Ranger was the only one with a chest piece as well. All the other ones are just got jackets.
It's true.
But yes, I think that brings our background information to a close. So for those of you familiar with the show, you'll probably know what's coming next. For those of you who don't know jack about shit, what we do is we talk about our weeks and the goings-on in the Wild Wide Universe before jumping into the review itself. So with that being said, this is going to work a bit differently because obviously with Chris, it's not been a week, it's been 3 years, but whatever. Chris, we'll start with you. Have you got anything to talk about that's occurred recently?
I mean, there's a lot going on, some good, some bad. I won't go too into the bad stuff. I had the hospital earlier this week, and I'm going to be having a major eye operation next month, which blindsiding you guys because you did not know about that. I didn't know about that until 2 days ago, but there you go. But yeah, in terms of news, it's just sort of been back to work this week after the new year. I'm sure it's similar for you. Just sort of getting into the thick of things again. For context, I work in a university library, so we're getting the students filtering back in as well. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's just sort of picking up things along that line. But
I had to try not to laugh there because Rick doesn't have a job, and I work in retail. I don't get time off like that.
Well, that's that's fair. That's fair.
Yep. But yeah, have you done anything, seen anything, played anything?
So yes, actually, I recently picked up RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Bearing in mind,
RuneScape.
I'm not really a RuneScape player. Like, I played it as a kid. One of my close friends is an avid RuneScape player, but this is a very different type of game. Like, it's still set in the world, although in a new location in the world. It's got a different sort of playstyle. It's more of a survival game, so you go around, gather your resources, you will craft, like you'll build your house, tier up your gear, things like that, explore dungeons. It's a lot of fun. It's early access at the moment, and I was expecting it to be worse than it actually is because of the early access, but no, it's rather solid, honestly. It's a beautiful looking game as well, which, you know, considering I remember the janky graphics of original RuneScape as a kid, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. As Dev knows, I recently picked up Digimon Time Stranger because me and Dev are avid Digimon fans. I know you kind of like it as well, Rick, don't you? But I don't talk to you about it anywhere near as much.
Yeah, I've not been buying the games. Time Stranger is probably the one that if I was going to buy one, I'd just jump straight in with Time Stranger because yes, it's a sequel to the other two, and time in the title and all that. Yeah, it's going to deal with the other two quite heavily.
No, I told you this already, man. You don't need to play the other two.
Yeah, from what
you don't need them.
I've briefly touched Cyber Sleuth. I didn't get too far in it to my agony because I was enjoying it. I just fell off it. And I do own Hacker's Memory as well, but they haven't seemed to be necessary for what I've done of Time Stranger so far. But no, it's a good game. Turn-based, which I have always loved. I've been a big fan of that since, you know, Final Fantasy X back in the day. I think that was 1999 or 2000 or something like that.
It was actually later than that because Final Fantasy IX came out in 2001.
That's not accurate, I'm pretty sure.
It's the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy IX.
Talk quickly. I'm going to Google.
The fun thing about Truncate Silence is if none of us talk, it would just get rid of it for us.
That's also fair.
Yeah, FF10 was like 2020, not 2022, 2002.
2002 would have been the earliest for FF10.
Okay, no, you know what?
Yeah.
2001. So fair. It was something. I don't know why I was thinking 2000, but sure.
But because that number just makes sense.
It does. It does.
I know why you thought that because that number logically should be how it works, but it's wrong and I hate it.
Well, another thing, speaking of you and me playing Power Rangers back in school, I also distinctly remember... Sorry, complete tangent from Power Rangers quickly, but it's a funny story.
I've told this to Rick before, and it still infuriates me to this day.
Still
Go
funny.
ahead.
So basically, we would play Final Fantasy on the playground way back when, and there was this kid. I won't say his name, obviously, but there's this...
say his fucking name. No one fucking knows him. I don't know him.
I mean, I'll say his first name. His name was Josh, and he was in some ways the one who sort of would lead the play session and set the rules, because when you play games, there's always like the rules you've got to follow. And so like we were me and Josh were characters from Final Fantasy X, because that's what we were actively playing, but Dev being a huge fan of 9, and 9 is obviously brilliant.
No, you're remembering slightly wrongly here. Dev not having a PS2 yet.
Well, there's also that. Like, you didn't have the PS2, but you were a huge fan of 9 is the point. You wanted to play a character from 9, and oh my god, I still cringe thinking about it, but it is funny. Josh had the stipulation of, oh yeah, but if you're from Final Fantasy IX, you're weaker than us because it's the game that came before, so we're obviously stronger with it being the later game.
Yeah, and I'm assuming this is entirely based on Dragon Ball Z, because the longer something like that goes on, the stronger things get. So
hilariously,
I understand it.
We did play Dragon Ball Z with the same kid as well, so the logic is probably sound with what you're saying. Yes.
I mean, if you want to talk about fuckwit kid stuff, this is the same person we used to play imaginary Yu-Gi-Oh with.
Oh my god, I forgot about
that. We would have games of Yu-Gi-Oh, but we just make up bullshit like we were in the anime, which is fine
because that's what the anime did.
But yeah, it was just like, what the fuck? If a fucking teacher went round and was just like, what the fuck are these kids doing?
I mean, listen, it's kids be kids at the end of the day. We had a blast, so that's what mattered at the time.
Yeah, I suppose at least we weren't going around stabbing other kids.
Yeah, no, and I mean, again, as well, we without getting too into like the politics of it all, but like, we were the sort of the kids that just sort of kept to ourselves, got on with our stuff. We would like bully other kids or whatever. The teachers probably gave zero crap about what we were getting up to, so they probably had too many other things to be dealing with, to be honest. But yeah,
like when you made the Beyblade Club.
Oh god, the Beyblade Club, yeah.
I think they got pissed off most with was people fucking pissing in the water fountains.
Oh god, I forgot about that. I remember there was a point where we were banned from bringing the Beyblades into school, as of course you would be. So people just would take them into the toilets on breaks, and they would use the sinks as Bay stadiums. Obviously that got found out pretty quickly as well, and then eventually the head teacher was like, okay, we clearly can't stop you from bringing them in, so we will allow you to bring them in, but you're only allowed to go to this specific area in the playground to play it.
Yeah, you're spinning tops of death.
Yeah, and the funny thing is it was actually a really bad idea, because obviously we were playing on pure concrete, and the Beyblades back then were like made of plastic and rubber. Only the weight disc was like a very cheap metal or whatever. So the blades would eventually just get shredded on the concrete, because it wasn't even smooth concrete. Obviously nowadays they're all made of metal, but
like lowest bidder playground concrete, you would fuck up your Beyblade plastic.
Easily. I mean, people did. I remember some Beyblades just shattering when we would play back in the day. That was a whole thing. But
there was no health and safety in 2000.
Yeah, and health and safety in 2000, yeah, completely different. But no, anyway, yeah, no. So the point, Time Stranger, yeah, no, it's a solid game. I'm enjoying it. I'm not that far. I honestly haven't been playing that too much in the way of new games at the moment. I've been kind of on a World of Warcraft binge. As these two know, avid MMO player here. I played Phantasy Star for years, Final Fantasy 14, which I'm still actively on here and there. It's just, you catch up to the content, you run out of stuff to do. There's been a bit of a content drought. So I got into WoW because of some friends, and I never thought I would, but it's been fun, and they've been doing a thing recently called Legion Remix, which is where they bring back an old expansion, and they bring back like rewards that you can't get anymore that were related to that expansion, and like they sort of scale the expansion up so you're able to be max level. You get various benefits from the longer you play, so you'll get like an EXP modifier. So like I've been able to get like characters leveled in basically under a day from like 1 to 80, because like I've got a 400% EXP modifier since I've been playing that much. And it's just like a really good way to catch up if you're somebody new, or you want to revisit the content, or you miss things. And because it's a time gated thing, like there's only 12 days left of the event now. That like it was originally like 120 or 90 days. We're now down to the final 12. I was like, oh, I need to get a move on. So I've been really focusing on that. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to over like my time off for Christmas and New Year. So yeah, I'll pass it over to someone else because I'm doing a lot of talking.
Alrighty, so just a quick heads up, if you're listening to this as it comes out, that gives you about a week if you want to jump on what Chris just mentioned.
Yes, that's true. You might not be able to get through everything unless you're religiously playing, but you can probably make a massive dent, get some cool stuff, especially if you're a returning player. There's plenty of guides online to quickly get to what you need to. There's people that can carry you, etc. So yeah, just give it a go. It's a very interesting time. And then we're like about a month away from the new it's like a month or two away, I should say, from Midnight releasing, which is the new expansion. So that'll be cool as well.
Yeah.
Eagle-eared listeners will hear me just opening a can of Coke there. And
what did you say before
for,
recording? Have you opened your bottles, your cans?
Listen, I thought it was going to be quiet, and then I saw the fucking spike on my wave file, and I'm like, Anyway, for those of you keeping score, that was Chris's week. Let's hop on over to Rick. How's your week been, buddy?
Well, I have watched 2 anime this week. And both are totally on formula for the kind of shit that I watch. I managed to binge them both because the new anime season has started, as I mentioned last week, with the new Steins Gate starting, which means the old one is finished and I can binge them all. The 2 that I watched were the Dark History villainess isekai, which is very similar to all of the reincarnated as a villainess in a dating sim ones, but this is one where the main character wrote it herself, and she's having to relive all the cringe that she wrote when she was a teenager, and it's delicious.
That is delicious, yes.
She gets reincarnated into the villainess role as per the formula and realizes, oh wait, I killed this villainess in the first act. Shit, I'm going to now have to remember things that this villainess wasn't a part of and try and make sure that I don't get corrected out of the story. And the other one is Infinite Gacha Revenge. It's one of the booted out from the hero's party trope ones, which is not quite isekai, but there's enough of these that, yeah, episode 1, your main character gets booted out of the hero party, and then they just build up some bullshit powers and end up taking the moral high ground. But this guy, he doesn't take the moral high ground. He builds up an army of gacha waifus and wages war on the surface world.
Yeah, it's a revenge story, right?
Yeah, it's a revenge story.
Yeah, but almost typically these stories always have a harem party that all of them are in love with the protagonist, so...
Yeah, sure, but I'm just getting fucking Redo of Healer vibes from your description, and it makes me hate everything.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that up, but I was like, should I on this? But you've done it.
Well, I've never watched Redo of Healer. I've only read the synopsis, and I've gone, that sounds disgusting, why would I want to watch this? And the only reason I've read the synopsis is people are like, oh, look, it's the new Interspecies Reviewers. And I'm like, did you guys watch Interspecies Reviewers?
Interspecies Reviewers was so much more tame than that. Honestly, it's oh my god, the comparison is insane. Like, basically, Redo of Healer is just like if you had Shield Hero, but it was way more fucked up. And I don't even want to go into it, actually. Let's move on.
Out in the wide world, if you see a Zelda movie trailer, it's not the Zelda movie trailer, it's AI. If it's not on the Nintendo main YouTube, ignore it. One guy spent 5 days and $300 to make something that he says looks like a $300 million production, and the top reply to that is, yeah, if your viewers lack object permanence.
I need to add to this as well very quickly, speaking of like the AI trailer bullshit. Needless to say, and I think you guys haven't necessarily watched it yet or weren't going to watch it, so I won't say any spoilers, but we had the finale of Stranger Things over, end of Christmas and New Year, and the amount of people who have, first of all, obviously, there's the usual complainers going, oh, there's woke crap and whatever, and it's like, if you've been watching Stranger Things from the beginning, this stuff's always been there, shut up. But like people going, oh, these questions weren't answered, this and that. Yes, they were. You just weren't paying attention. But then everyone's sort of been like, oh, there's a secret episode that's coming January 7th. It's called Conformity Gate. And like, because the Duffers clearly aren't that bad writers, that's the ending that we got. There's going to be a secret episode and this, and people have made fake AI trailers and everything, trying to pass it off as the real thing. And it's so bad. Like, just the ending was fine in my opinion. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, like the amount of copium and the fact that people have gone to this length to make these fake trailers to pass them off as real. You mentioning the Zelda thing just reminded me of that. So I'm sorry for interrupting, but like, it's crazy. And AI is crazy with these things. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fine. It's all on topic. But the other thing,
before you move on then, because just very quickly, I find it very weird that you're mentioning AI trailers for the new Legend of Zelda bullshit, because YouTube literally just fucking came out with a statement saying, yeah, we're clamping down on this shit, and apparently not fucking well enough.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but by the same token, if something gets clamped down on YouTube, guess where it's going to thrive? It's going to thrive on Twitter.
Of course. Well, we don't.
Well, the less said about the fucking AI on Twitter, the better, because that shit's super fucked.
We don't need to talk about that right now. It's horrifying. But I mean, to be fair, I'm very hesitant to trust YouTube with their approach on AI when, and heck, you guys have a YouTube channel, obviously, so you would know maybe more about it than me, but like, isn't their entire review process and everything else being handled by AI? So like, so many content producers are getting banned from AI judgments when it's their own videos, and like, they've had re-uploaders who have obviously stolen their content, and it's just like, YouTube, they need to sort out their AI stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, they've got AI content matching, so if they see something that's very obviously pirated, then they can flag it. I don't know how people manage to skirt this, but we have no intention of trying to do that.
No, of course, but...
And also, they will automatically generate a script using their AI model. So if we say the fuck word, and you've got the closed captions on, it will show up that we said the fuck word, but in the script that it comes up with, it will be in brackets and some underscores.
Right. But yeah, no, I mean, as far as I'm aware, like, even like their appeals team, like, you'll get like, it's not even like somebody using a standardized response. Like, you just get AI response that go, we have investigated your, like, it's, you know, it's all of that. Not, like, it's so ingrained into the system and it's so broken, from what I know. Yep. So it's, yeah.
No, it's not like Google is the leader of the AI charge right now.
Oh god, that's not
yeah. But in more fun news, have you heard of Martha Root?
Can't say I have.
I want to say that something about it rung a bell, but I can't think of why, so probably not.
So, have you heard of White Child and White Date?
No.
These are... Oh, White Deal as well. These are white supremacist websites. White Child and White Date are dating ones, and White Deal is
I know what this story is, and it's weirdly fitting because she did it dressed up as a pink Power Ranger.
Yeah.
This is a good story, Chris, don't worry.
Okay, I'm listening, yep. I'm listening.
So, Martha Root was on stage at the Chaos Communication Congress in Hamburg in Germany, which is a hacktivist symposium. And on stage, live, she managed to hack all of these white supremacist servers, delete them, and leave back doors in to show everybody how fucked it is. I looked on one of them, and there are 2 potatoes near me of people going, I'm this tall, my IQ is this, I'm 57 years old, and I want to make some beautiful white children.
Jesus Christ, that's hilarious. Like, oh my god. And I love that the person who hacked it has just, oh my god, that's brilliant.
And yeah, she did it in a full Pink Ranger costume. It's so delicious.
That's the hero we need, and very thematic for this episode.
Yep. But that's the end of me, my week, and what I did. How about you, Devon? What have you been? Where have you been?
I haven't done a lot this week because I've been deathly ill, which means I've literally spent like 3 days in bed this week.
Yeah.
Worst ways to spend your week.
Better ways to spend my week.
True.
I don't like not doing things. It sucks. But what I did do is, Rick, this is probably going to become a running theme on the podcast. I'm into those retro achievements that a mutual friend of ours hooked me onto.
I've been told about this so many times as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing Pokemon Conquest now, or are you finished with that?
Oh, I've been doing Pokemon Conquest since forever. That's just something that's going to be in the backdrop of my life until I die.
Yeah.
They've got a thing called the Achievement of the Week, which is obviously a very fun thing to do. I didn't do any last year because I joined the website in December, and I'm like, well, there's no point in doing the last 5 because that's not enough points to get a badge, and I want those badges. So my goal for 2026 is to do all the achievements of the week.
Okay.
All right, so
I've
what's
done
this
my first
week?
achievement of the week, Rick. It's from Final Fantasy Origins.
Ooh, okay.
Which is the combo PlayStation 1 game that's both FF1 and FF2. FF2, the infamously worst Final Fantasy game.
It's not the worst, it's just the one that pushes the boat out the most and attempts a lot of things, none of them successfully.
Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, it's to beat... The annoying thing is, I wasn't really thinking, and I deleted my notes before finishing my thought, so I've deleted the achievement name.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a shame. If only someone had retro achievements literally on their front page. It's to defeat the Dark Elf Astos in Final Fantasy 1. Boy, I don't like Final Fantasy 1, Rick.
Oh,
It's a classic. Like, I mean, it's
sure,
dated.
it's a classic, but it fucking sucks.
It's dated, but I mean, like, it is what it is. Like, if you're going into the game, you know what you're expecting, and you're expecting that jank.
you make me sad. I love Final Fantasy 1.
I also love it.
When
it's
was the
so
last time you
cool.
played it?
On the Game Boy Advance, so...
No. When was the last time you played a proper version of it? The Game Boy Advance don't count.
I mean, it was that one. So that was the version of Final Fantasy 1 that I had. It was the one that was released about 2003, so I was playing it 2003 and 4.
You're wrong. Anyway, I'm also just going to apologise very quickly because it's something I've caught myself doing like twice now, so I'm just going to bring it up. Chris, I apologise if I address Rick solely. I'm not doing it on purpose.
It's out of habit, I get it. You don't love me,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Well, yeah, if you want to go that route, sure. But no, what it is on the podcast, usually it is just me and Rick, so I say Rick's name a lot.
That's fine, it's fine.
And also, he knows he can peck at me, and I'm not going to take it personally.
He's
one
known
can
me
hope.
long enough.
Yeah. But it feels more mean-spirited if we peck at you as a guest.
I welcome it. Bring it on. But no.
On to actual news. The Steam Awards got announced.
They did, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really care about the Steam Awards. I never have. I never will. Boy, am I really fucking bothered that Hades 2 got beat by Expedition 33 again for soundtrack.
I mean,
Christ.
this is the thing that I will say, and I've spoken to you about this in real life. Hades 2, brilliant soundtrack. Expedition 33, brilliant soundtrack. One had to win. It's better that Hades 2 lost to a worthy competitor than something completely random. I would have been happy if either won. So that was my take on it.
Sure, but I don't care. Expedition 33 won enough.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, if something's considered the best, then it deserves to win the things that it's the best in. The soundtrack.
Yes, but Chris, fundamentally, I disagree.
That's fine. But you're wrong.
That's allowed to be the case.
Yeah, we're messing. But yeah.
And best of all, Dispatch got the award for best story-driven game, which great. I'm glad it got some sort of nod from the community.
I still need to finish it.
Yes, you do, motherfucker.
Dev's been getting on at me about this as well. I love Dispatch. I got it. I played it several days, like episode after episode, and I got to like the end of episode 5, and then I got distracted, and I just haven't gone back to it since. Obviously, I had to wait for 7 and 8 to come out anyway, which was like the week after I got it. But I've just not gotten back to it. But what I have done hilariously is every week I will play with one of my friends. Her name is Dio. you thought it was there, but it's me, Dio. Haha, get the jokes out of the way. But no, basically, I got her to play Dispatch, and she's done the first 4 episodes so far. I've been sitting with her, just watching her play and her decisions and stuff. So I've experienced the beginning of the game several times over. But yeah, I haven't finished it yet, and I need to. And it's really good, so I want to, and I will. Just gotta do it.
The thing that annoys me the most is so much happens in fucking episode 6, so you're literally right on the cusp of so much more shit than you've already experienced.
I'm looking forward to finding out.
It would be so annoying if you had to buy it as DLC.
Well, that wouldn't be annoying, that would be theft.
Yeah.
But yes, in other news, fucking out of the blue, June the 26th this year, 2026, for those people not watching this year, there's going to be a new Jackass movie.
What?
Yeah, Jackass 5.
I did not know
Who was this for?
I've seen it being called Jackass 5, but sure,
Well,
if it's Jackass 4, then sure.
It's not Jackass 4. I don't think it's Jackass 5. I think this would be 6.
Okay.
All I've seen is there's a Jackass movie coming out in the middle of this year, and I don't know who wants to see a bunch of OAPs get injured, but you're sick.
I mean, that's what they were trying to make happen in, like, right back in the first movie when they put the granddad mask on Johnny Knoxville. But, yeah, Johnny Knoxville was like 28 at the time.
But that was just him fucking doing gross things as an old pervert. It wasn't him doing fucking stunts as an old man.
Yeah. Also, the risks are technically probably significantly higher. And also, isn't the thing like a majority of them are clean now? So, like, they're clear of alcohol addiction and whatever else. So, like, back then they could kind of, to a degree, not get away with the unhinged stuff, but, like, obviously, like, pain tolerance was probably a bit higher because of it, things like that. That now, and especially with much more frail bodies, like, are they insane? Because there's 2 ways this can go, right? Either the stunts will be just as insane and they're going to get severely hurt, or the stunts are going to be toned back to be a bit safer because of who, you know, they're older, they can't do as much as they did. But then the movie's probably going to suffer for it, so...
Well, Chris, it's interesting that you mentioned that because, like, there's literally a scene in Jackass 2 where Preston, the big lad, is trembling in fear and can't stand up on a giant high building as he's meant to do a stunt dressed as King Kong while people fly RC planes at him. And then you get a splash screen that says 2 hours and a shit ton of Xanax later, and he's standing tall and proud and doing the stunt. So, yeah, they were on a fuck ton of drugs back then.
Yeah, literally. That's, like, no secret. So,
and, yeah, they are completely sober. It's actually quite a heartwarming story because Steve-O got told, hey, you're gonna fucking die, you need to get off the drugs. So everybody on the Jackass set was like, yeah, okay, we'll go sober with you.
I mean, that is
like, that's why they're sober now.
I mean, like, again, I don't want to get into it and get too heavy, but, like, I can relate to it in some ways, not in a drug sense, but last year I was diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and I was literally told at the hospital, you've got to make some changes or you're going to die. And for anyone who's ever been told that, like literally being told you're going to die, it is such a moment of the strangest clarity, and it's terrifying, but like, yeah, like for him to go through that and get that support, and like, you know, I had the support of my parents who were like, you know, we will work on these life changes with you and everything else. It's a powerful thing. So, like, yeah, obviously kudos to him and them for doing that with him. Powerful change, so...
it's also why Bam Margera didn't get a role in a new film, because he just cannot stay clean, and that's the most depressing thing about the Jackass scenario.
That's a shame, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Bam Margera is fucked. And I don't say that to take the piss out of him, because, like, yeah, addiction issues, they will fucking ruin your life. It's just sad.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to touch upon is, who wants to talk about Lego?
I mean, I like Lego.
Usually I do.
I do have one more bit of news, actually, to mention as well, but I can mention it after the Lego thing if you want. It's very brief.
You've spoken now, so go for it.
Okay, perfect. I was just going to say, so for anime fans, just because this is kind of neat and cool, the Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 is out today, starting today. I think it's the first 2 episodes, which I think if anyone went to see the movie, it basically covers just those 2 episodes. Like, the 2 episodes were what were in theatre. And then in 8 days' time, we get the beginning of Freyrin Season 2 for the Japanese with English sub. I think if you're waiting for the dub, that's like going to be December or something for anyone who cares. But I'm really excited for Freyrin in 8 days because Season 1 was so good. So
is anyone ever going to be a fan of something to a degree that's like, I must listen to this with English voices, I'm going to wait an extra year?
I mean, yeah, 2 of my friends right now who, like, I've seen the series several times. I watched it sub first on my own, and then when they were watching it new, they insisted on dub, so I watched it again with them. They're going to wait to watch the dub. So, listen, that's not a testament to them not being big fans. They love Freyrin. They're huge fans. They just want to stick with what they experienced, so they're prepared to wait.
Hey, Chris's friends, you're fucking weird.
Funny thing is they asked me to link them to this episode. I told them I'm going to be doing this tonight because they were asking if I would, of all things, play RuneScape Dragon Wilds, which obviously I mentioned earlier, and I was like, no, I can't, I'm recording this thing with my friends. So they will hear you say that, so that's actually really funny.
Hello, weird friends.
Yeah, hello. Hello, guys. You're not that weird. They're just being mean.
That said, I also do know people who, like, because Dragon Ball Super, that dub was like a year and a half behind.
It's true, it's true.
So, like, when the Tournament of Power was ending, and even had already ended, they'd not even started the Tournament of Power in English. So, when I was talking about it in general, I got, spoilers! And I was like, oh, man. Yeah, you've got some fun things to look forward to. But then again, it's all Dragon Ball Z, so it's all stupid.
I want to say that I feel like that's a little different in this case, because obviously so many Dragon Ball fans that we would know, for example, would have watched the English dub as a kid when, for us, the Japanese wasn't available. So for them, making that transition is way more difficult because you're so ingrained with the dub, with Sean Schemmel as Goku, Chris Sabat as Vegeta and Piccolo, and so on and so forth, that trying to bridge into the Japanese would probably be significantly harder. Whereas for something new like Freerun, like, you know, you're basically breaking into it, because at the time, I think it was simuldub, so I think it was either like only a couple of weeks behind or something for the dubbing.
Yeah.
But like, obviously very different now for that compared to something classic like Dragon Ball. So I can understand that a little bit more. And also obviously the difference with Goku's voice with Masako
Masako Nozawa.
Nozawa, and her like much more higher pitched Goku, and then Sean Schemmel, so adjustments.
Yeah. It was easier for me to adapt to different voices because I grew up with the big green dub.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
Yeah. The one where Vegeta talks like this.
I remember it. And obviously you've got Funimation, you've got Ocean. Yeah. I heard a funny story about Ocean, actually. Sorry, Dev, I'm completely derailing from your Lego thing, so I will keep this brief. But apparently Sean Schemmel was set to go to a convention, and the Ocean dub actor for Goku was set to go as well, and then Sean Schemmel refused to go because obviously he's a whiny piss baby when it comes to Goku. And don't get me wrong, I love him as Goku, I love his voice as Goku, but he's got some really hot takes about like various things, DBZA, so on and so forth. And yeah, he refused to go to this convention because the Ocean's actor, allegedly he refused to go because of the Ocean's actor being there. But the hilarious thing is apparently originally they wanted to get the Ocean's actor back to play Goku Black. So they wanted to have Sean Schemmel as regular Goku, and then the Ocean's actor as a little nod be Goku Black, and Sean Schemmel refused to let that happen, and he insisted he wanted to play Goku Black. So that's a thing I didn't know. Again, obtain allegedly, but like, you know, it's...
The only reason why I'm skeptical on that is because the studio just goes, I don't give a fuck, we pay you.
But Sean's got like a huge influence in that space, I believe, so...
I don't give a fuck, we pay you.
They did it for the filler arc Purple Vegeta, though. So they got the Ocean dub version of Vegeta to voice that Vegeta.
Yeah, but Chris
Sabat... I don't want to hear the words Purple Vegeta.
But Chris Sabat is really chill. Like, he obviously wouldn't mind that at all, and Sean Schemmel only cares about Goku. Like, as a point as well, we know Chris Sabat, like, is actually a big fan of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. He's a big supporter of it. And while Sean absolutely hates the Abridged, says that they're tarnishing Toriyama's legacy, this and that, everything, Chris Sabat's actually worked with them before on things. He's gotten them in to do voices for Dragon Ball Z Kai, their voices in the Xenoverse 2 game. So, like, yeah,
Xenoverse 1, dude.
They're in Xenoverse 1 as well, but I think they had much more of a presence in Xenoverse 2 stuff, is what I mean. But like, yeah, no, Sabat is like way more chill with these things. He has fun with it. So the Purple Vegeta thing does not surprise me. So
I do just want to say Takahata was one of the voices for the player character in Xenoverse 1.
Yeah.
You can't get bigger than that.
He was
one of his
voice, wasn't he? So
yeah, one of his idol ones where like for being hit was just Vegeta.
I'm pretty sure one of his things as well, because obviously he had to record various spoof lines of the attacks, was like Kamehame me or something like that.
Yeah, and I think like like his like final flash was, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to bring that up because I accidentally picked his voice for my player character in Xenoverse 1 without realising it.
That?
Because I didn't give a fuck. I was just playing a game.
That's funny.
And that isn't for Final Flash. That's just the generic voice he has for weird moves. That why would you pick this as your super move? Because
Sure.
I had Jace's super as my ultimate, and that's when he'd go, "I have no idea what I'm doing," because who records voice lines for those moves?
Yeah, but the thing is like that would be a weird one to have as Final Flash because Final Flash is so iconic. It is a really badass finisher.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Jace's finisher in that game because it was almost impossible for the AI to dodge, and there was a point in that game where I was like, I don't care about my favourite moves, I just want to kill.
Yeah,
I just want to win. Yeah, like for me, it was like Spirit Bomb and the random Freezer telekinetic rock thing where he just chucks half the planet at someone.
So the one that I remember doing, this was Xenoverse 2 specifically. For one, I liked the green themed attacks anyway. Like I used Final Shine as my finisher for like my character in their late game because I literally was kind of role playing the game and I had a whole background story thing going on and so on and so forth. But that aside, I really liked Bojack's moves because they were green colored and like one of his things was like he throws out two balls and they're homing like he had some really cool unique abilities that I just fell in love with, so I used a lot of his stuff and they were strong and they were fast and they were hard to dodge. So
yeah, I needed to grind a lot of Bojack and Broly to get a lot of green stuff.
You would though, you would for Merrin, I imagine.
Yeah.
But yes, who wants to talk about Lego?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lego, go for it.
Is this the new supercomputer mini brick?
May I introduce you people to a little device called the Smart Brick?
Yeah!
I have no idea about any of this, so I love that you were going to announce it. Rick spoils it. I'm just along for the ride here. I have no idea, so do tell.
Well, Chris, it's not actually that fucking mind-blowing, but Lego is treating it like it is. I'm going to address you specifically when I mention this scenario, because I know you'll know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Chris, do you remember when Phantom Menace came out and there was a big old fucking push for toy lines?
Yes.
Cool. So do you remember they used to be able to get the communication device that Qui-Gon Jinn had?
Yes.
And you used to get a bunch of little chips that if you touched the chip towards a device, it would play a voice line from the film.
I remember because I remember much like, just trying to get that was a nightmare.
Yeah, that's what this Smart Brick is.
Oh, that's so dumb. Why would... I know why they would do it, because money and artificial demand and rare... Yeah, just...
I have no idea what the price point is for the Smart Brick, and I don't know who wants... I could see the appeal for children, but what it effectively is literally you can buy one Smart Brick and it will be usable across multiple sets.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, they're coming bundled in with the things that they're designed for to begin with.
Well, that's slightly better than what I was initially promised.
Yeah. What does the Smart Brick do?
It plays noises.
That's it.
Yeah, it plays noises and lights up. And it's got different lights.
So it's literally just a piece. You're like, say you're building a Lego house, no Ed Sheeran reference, and like you just put this brick in and it will make random noises relevant to that thing.
Yes.
Noises and lights. So what you could do is you could put it underneath the things that turn into the lights on top of an ambulance, for instance. And on the left side it will do blue, and on the right side it will do red, and it will flash between the two while making the ambulance noise while you're moving. And it will detect when you're moving and will do that for you.
I have a few points here. First of all, I'm surprised they've not done this sooner, because it feels like it's something so basic with the level of technology that we've had for such a long time that they could have. First of all is why now? Or why only now? Second of all...
I can answer that one for you, Chris.
Okay, go on. Let's go to that first.
This seems like such an easy thing to just go, oh, look, it's powered by AI.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
But you know that's probably the reason.
Probably. But then the other thing is like, and maybe this is just more custom jobs, like, people doing their own custom Lego builds and making custom parts, but like, I swear we've had things like this before. I've seen like some really impressive Lego builds where there'll be pieces that light up and play sounds and stuff. So like, is it just this is entirely new to Lego and everything before was like sort of fan work and now there's an official thing, or Lego have done it before and they're just hoping people have kind of forgotten about it, and it's like, oh, look at the new thing that isn't actually new, but now it's AI powered, like you say, blah blah blah.
Well,
I have three answers to this.
Oh, go on, you go for it, Rick.
The first answer is that Lego have done it before with the large Mario sets. So there's a Mario face that's like a screen and you put the outside shell of Mario's face on it. So if you want to change Mario into like a Tanuki suit for instance, you put you clad the Mario head brick in all that, and it will recognize that it's wearing something else. And when you're playing the video game counterpart companion app, you will then have the Tanuki suit. But the other two are third party. You can go on eBay right now, type in whatever product code is for the Lego set that you want to modify, and get a light kit for that. So
that's different entirely, because this is literally contained all within the size.
All within a single brick. Yeah. So you can get light kits for Lego pieces that people have already made. And the third one is third-party Lego knockoffs, not like Lepin, which are like 3D printing Lego itself and like copying the sets, but things like if you go down to Home Bargains or B&M or whatever, you'll get these, not even Mega Blocks or Mega Constructs or anything. It's just these like really, really low effort, low brand budget ones. They will try to differentiate themselves by having light up parts. So they might have 6 or 7 throughout the entire model. So you'll have a T-Rex, and both of its eyes are separate light-up bricks, and it's got like one in each of its little tiny T-Rex arms, and then some down the spine, because if you wanted to change it into a hybrid T-Rex Stegosaurus, then the fins would light up as well.
Oh, man.
So that was a very long, convoluted way for Rick to say, no, Lego have not done this before.
Yeah, fair enough.
But competitors have, and they're looking at the thing that other people are doing and going, we should be charging for that and getting paid for the thing that other people are doing.
But this is the thing that remains to be seen. Will they do it just as well? Will they do it better? Or will it be just a lazy cash grab? Time will tell.
I don't think it's a lazy cash grab, because it is designed to be like switchable between sets.
I mean, that's cool. That is cool. So
yeah, they're not rolling out the minifigure one just yet, I don't think. But I think the great use case of that is you put it on your favorite Star Wars minifigure. And they just fiber optic down the arm to make the lightsaber light up.
You know what I really wish? I wish that we had this back when like we had the original Bionicle. Like I don't keep up with Bionicle or anything anymore, but like I've seen
doesn't
like,
exist no more, mate.
But I mean, I saw some of the quote unquote newer models, probably old now, but like some of the late ones before they would have stopped. And like I had no interest in it at that point, and I didn't like the way like the designs had changed. But like original Bionicle was peak, and like just imagining something like with parts like that for those things, like maybe like the masks or whatever as well, however they would have done. Obviously technology very different back then, wouldn't have probably been possible, but like that would have been cool. That would have been so cool. I loved Bionicle as a kid, so
that'd have been a lot easier as well, because Bionicle was much larger scale than your standard little Lego build
pieces. But it's just Lego with lore, as our mutual friend would like to call it. So
a lot of Lego's Lego with lore. Ninjago's been going on now for longer than Bionicle was around.
I swear
Ninjago
Bionicle
sucks.
was before Ninjago, was it?
It was, but like
he's saying
once
that
it ended,
Ninjago has run for longer than Bionicle
Oh yeah,
did.
Ninjago's run longer, but I think the entire point about the whole Lego with lore comment is Bionicle was like the first thing, so like it kind of set the precedent. So
the first one that had a show.
Yeah, there's that as well. I mean, well, originally it was the movie before the show, right? But like they had the lore built up before that, and then the movie came out, and then
yeah, they had lore before that, but it was like very spotty. It was like, oh, we're releasing this set. These are people who are doing ice digging, and you've got some like orange see-through chainsaws. Have fun. The next one is, oh, these are people on the moon. They have glowing highlighter colored sticks. Have fun. And the next one is, oh, remember those moon guys? These are the bad guy versions. Well, so that's what we're doing this year.
That's what I mean, because there were the little things that would roll up into the balls that were monsterish, and they had like the masks on the inside, and they were called the bow rocks, and like you could use their masks on the towers to like turn them evil. Like it was a whole thing, but it was badass as a kid. So
you're saying roll up into a ball. I'm thinking of
spoken of right now.
You're saying roll up into a ball. All I'm thinking of is a Lego Droidica.
Yeah, I mean it basically was. It was a Lego Droidica, basically.
Anyway, all right, Rick. For the benefit of me, Chris, and the audience watching along, do you want to tell us what we're doing and count us in?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Green with Evil Saga. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, so what Rick means to say there is episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the Green with Evil bit. It's all
all
been
in order.
condensed into one episode for us for the sake of editing, which you can find more or less on the Internet Archive, because I think Saban doesn't give a fuck no more.
No.
Just to double check, we were meant to hit play when you said go, yeah? Because I did, so...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
yes,
We're all
yes.
saying, cool. So,
I will also say
man.
a little bit of a tidbit here. This is the last time you ever see this intro.
yeah, because obviously Tommy's in it in the
because...
future.
Yeah, Tommy starts showing up, yeah.
Also,
Um,
I've just got to say, opening still as iconic as ever. The guitar, fucking amazing. And for anyone who hasn't, if you are obscure enough and go and look for it, look up Go-Go Podcast Rangers, where we analysed all of the openings years ago. Or, well,
but it cuts off halfway through, so therefore...
yes,
yeah.
part 1, that was it. But still, if you want to see a bit of a peek from years ago, do it.
Did you see the little toy of the Green Ranger on top of the Dragon Sword?
I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was listening to Chris. I was just going to say, since the last time I watched Power Rangers, the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, has been ruined ever so slightly for me by one Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps.
Oh no, what? There he
Well,
is, though.
Later on, when you see him fighting some putties, is going to be the start of the downfall, because, and I will say one word, ooh-yah.
I'm not gonna be able to unsee or unhear this now, right? You've ruined Power Rangers for me, haven't you?
I didn't ruin it. Aaron Hansen did. You see Rita fucking Repulsa get the oranges then?
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Witch Bandora. Yeah, apparently in the original, she just like flies around on a penny farthing a lot.
I
Yeah,
remember
that's
that,
weird.
though. I remember that.
Yeah, she was a lot more goofy in the original, but also more dangerous.
I'm sorry, I'm absorbed just watching Jason versus Tommy the first time. It's like these, bearing in mind as well, like people here know this, like I love Tommy, he's one of my favourite Rangers overall, but for me, especially Mighty Morphin, Jason, the Red Ranger, was my go-to. Like, I just loved Red Ranger, so...
Yeah, I was always a Tommy guy.
Oh yeah, as soon as the Green Ranger showed up, it's like, yep, green.
Yeah, transfer.
Yeah, for me, like, it was still Jason even after Tommy appeared, although as I said, I absolutely love Tommy. But once Jason left, it was like Tommy all the way. Like...
And in hindsight, they do a pretty good job of making Billy look the same age as everyone else to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, because you wouldn't know that he was in his 40s.
To be fair, Billy...
I don't know, man.
But I also really like Billy as a character. He was cool.
Yeah. I think part of it is they put him in braces to make him look like a little nerd.
The glasses might do a lot as well.
Mm-hmm.
By the by, I also constantly get distracted by the Black Ranger nowadays, because the first time we watched an episode of Power Rangers on the podcast, Chris decided to mention his crab claw.
Yeah, very quickly for anyone who is unaware, and it's hard to notice because they just never draw attention to it, and it works out great because they're not trying to hide it. But yeah, Black Ranger is missing one of his fingers. So
Yeah,
It's two of his fingers, isn't it?
that's one.
Yeah, he's got it's like a proper deformity going on.
I thought it was just one, but fair enough.
But yeah, because they don't try to hide it, no one tries looking for it.
Yeah. Like, this is something that a lot of us only learn later in life. Like, Dev literally said he learnt it on that first podcast, so...
Yeah. Both girls getting in the horn for Tommy.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, that the longest running plot thread at the time in regards to that as well, and obviously a big part of this was Kimberly having this huge crush on Tommy, and it being reciprocated, it looks like, so...
Yeah, it was reciprocated. Then when they replaced the Kimberly, Kat got the on for Tommy as well.
Apparently it's just a Pink Ranger thing, I guess.
Yeah.
It's because the writers couldn't be asked to change the fucking script.
Also, we just need to shout out, first of all, this is cringe as fuck. But
It is.
Bulk and Skull, my boys, one of the best parts of Power Rangers.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, they were definitely my favourite part of the human segments, because they were the funny bits.
Also, I love the theme.
Yeah. And whenever they fall over, it goes bonk. He looks so young.
He does. Honestly, as well, this is the thing. He did age pretty well. Like, even as he was getting older, he still... I mean, obviously, he took care of himself. He was very athletic and stuff as well. But, yeah, he looks so young here.
He does. He does.
But yeah, I'm sorry, just... Go back to just him scaring off Bulk and Skull with the random display of martial arts. Like, who fucking does that?
Yeah, like, he doesn't even kick him or anything, he just, like, wiggles a lot.
But I mean, like, this is the thing. If you did that, like, in real life, these days or even way back then, like, people would just look at you like you were crazy, maybe that you need some mental help, and then you would just... That would be your reputation forever.
Yeah, you'd be the, you'd be Ninja Kid.
So what you're saying is that he just Naruto runned in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I love this, because obviously all of the Rangers wear their colours and so on once they become, like, even before they became Rangers, but, like, for Tommy...
Very, very quickly, very sorry, listen very carefully every time he does a move in this scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Uchiya!
We need
Uchiya!
the drinking game where you drink every time you hear that. You would die.
He actually just really believed in the Ouya, even though it didn't get invented for like 15 years.
Oh, hey, he's doing the old Steve Rogers.
Yes.
Dude, it's so fucking ruined everything about this. Every move is Ouya! Ouya! Ouya!
I hate you for telling me.
He bent it back into shape so he could chuck it.
And the thing is, I think he does that as well when he's in the suit.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, he dubs over doing that when he's in the suit.
But yeah, no...
but yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off earlier, Chris.
No, I was just going to say, like, obviously all of the Rangers wear their colour predominantly, even with their normal clothing. And I do kind of like that they kind of kept it subtle for Tommy here. Like, obviously he's got, like, the dark green sort of pants, but, like, it's hardly noticeable. So, like, all of a sudden this, like... I guess it does kind of catch you off guard, but then I think once he gets the power, and we will see this, he does start to wear more green, just because, so... Like, it wasn't his go-to, like, a green tank top or something.
Yep.
Yeah, later on, yeah.
Yeah, so...
You see what Jason was wearing in their little in their fight earlier? It's literally the same, but green.
Yeah. Because like, that's the entire thing as well. They decided to just have, like, this parallel dynamic between Jason and Tommy. So, and that maintains for a while.
Yeah, I think he's now in he's in this for the rest of the episode now. Oh, wait, I was wrong.
He's fucking Undertaker.
For some reason, like, both themes ran through my head at the same time. So, like, the original Undertaker and then the rolling.
Dude, there is deep lore behind the Undertaker becoming a fucking undead warlock to just being a biker bro.
Oh, in case you forgot about all of the Rangers and who they are, like, this is the reminder that you need.
Or if this is the first episode you've ever seen.
I mean, it's true. To be fair, considering this is, like, the first major 5-parter, a lot of people could have entered on this, so...
So was this Invader Zim back then as well?
Yeah, it was Invader Zim, yeah. So Richard Horvitz.
Yeah. That blows my fucking mind.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, his very first shot is with the fucked up fake one that they made. Yeah, I think everything in the command center is all new footage that they made.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because in the fucking in the original, isn't he like straight up an evil clone?
He's the brother of the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And doesn't he
Oh,
die?
yeah! He does, and that's why he leaves.
Yeah.
That's why the Red Ranger ends up getting the Dragon Shield, and why he dual wields like the Power Sword and the Dragon Dagger.
Yeah. And also, if I'm correct, the White Ranger was an entirely different Ranger. Or was
so the White Ranger's even more interesting because the White Ranger's a little kid.
Yeah, that was it. And obviously they decided to have Tommy come back because he was so popular, just as the White Ranger instead, but...
Yeah, it's the reason why, I think Rick, you're the one who originally told me this, it's the reason why the White Ranger's always talking, looks like he's talking to his sword. Because in the original, he's being spoken to by the sword because the sword's telling the little kid how to fucking do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah. I had a Saba toy.
Also,
one toy I always wanted.
Yeah.
Seeing them destroyed, like... Again, it's just... I know it's just a kid show, but there's something so cheap about it that it's both equally charming, but as an adult, also disappointing. Because as a kid, like, this looked, like, so cool and so mortifying. Like, oh no, he's destroying the machine, Zordon's gone, and like, yeah.
Yeah, Zordon's now turned into TV static.
Not the first time.
He's killed Zordon.
Not the first time
Zordon,
bad
who's
stuff happens to
legitimately
Zordon.
done fuck all at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, all Zordon does is tell Alpha to do things.
Also, one thing I wanted to point out when it happens, I do like how, although it was a cheap effect, but they do the green mist and then he transforms. They didn't actually show, like, the proper morphin sequence for him until, like, you know, at the end where he joins the team and it's all official and it's all badass. But, like, it's just an interesting little detail, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is when they're going to be bothered to give her a voice line for making Goldar grow.
Yeah.
I want to point out, this fucking scene with Goldar being massive and stomping through those mountains has been used about 20 times by this point, including in the first fucking episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're saving money where they can, I guess.
You can
Just
see
in case...
Kimberly's nipples.
You can. Just in case you didn't realise this is American, we're going to show you how American it was by showing not only a German car, but also an arcade machine in the background.
I mean, it was like, oh, this is peak stuff that teenagers like to work on.
Yeah, it's basically Grease Lightning.
Yeah.
I love how they're fucking... It's literally just... Someone on the day was like, we need watches. Alright, cool. Go down to the local charity shop and buy 5.
Yeah, just make them all the same ones.
I'm sorry, since when? I don't remember this being a thing. When was this a thing?
The flying car's been a thing for it was always a thing. You forgot about the flying car.
Yeah, because normally they just teleport places.
But yeah, in this case, they couldn't because the communicators are, like, they're down and everything's damaged. So they had to fly there.
Yeah, and Alpha's glitching out.
Well, Alpha's having a little dance.
Well, he had the CD-ROM put into his back.
No, I know, but they've just turned up and they're like, Alpha, stop spazzing out.
Yeah, you're doing... He's got an AOL disc up his ass.
You know what I love about this? Like, CD-ROM, obviously, that feels very old, but I'm surprised they didn't use a floppy disk or something. And that makes me think of the most recent thing of kids today look at the save icon and they have no idea what that is.
My favourite version of that joke is the, hey, why did someone 3D print the save icon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, motherfucker, if you get 2 of these, you might be able to play Doom.
Oh. So yeah, you can really hear the intonation that you would have for Blitz.
For Blitz, you say?
Yeah.
You don't mean Mox?
Oh yeah, Moxie, sorry. Yeah, Mox.
Brendan Rodgers is rolling in his grave. What the fuck is that putty?
Dead.
Why does he look like that?
Yeah, why is there a black one?
You can't say that.
That's what you meant, though.
But it's fine. The black one's the one that killed the black one, so that makes it okay.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out, like, the current Green Ranger trend as of this moment, just his constant, "Your wish is my command, my empress." Like,
listen, to be fair, if an older Japanese lady came up to me and asked me to do stuff for her, I'd probably do it in a heartbeat.
Especially if she went to the effort of dressing like Witch Bandora.
And if she also said she'd make me a Power Ranger to boot, I'd be like, I don't know what drugs you're on, but I'm fucking in.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, we've got one of my favourite things in a moment that happens. I will call it out when it happens. Or maybe it's later, actually. It's definitely a thing that happens with the Zords, though. Also,
you know shit's serious when you're getting the full cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the full cutscene, and this is still during the episode 1 time as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's because they knew they had 5 episodes to play with, so they kind of wanted to go all out with it, I guess. Like, this was, like, the first sort of proper, like, truly original, like, again, bit of storytelling that they went into other than the first episode.
I forgot about the goddamn crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn a coin into a crystal.
The lollipop joystick crystals.
Yep. Pick one, motherfuckers.
Oh my god, seriously, like, this was so cool as a kid, like, the Megazord, just, like, it's still one of my favourite Megazords out of the whole multiple different series.
It's the most iconic.
But also, that fucking, that combined coin artwork is really cool looking.
Yeah.
It is.
Also, this electric guitar riff right here is so good.
Yeah. I think I brought out, like, Ron Wasserman being the composer and main guitarist for most of the Power Ranger stuff, and that his placeholder vocals were the ones that ended up getting used, because he just assumed that it was going to be, like, a lady doing the vocals.
Do a backflip!
But the band was like, nah, we're going to keep this.
Also, why is it for the Megazords? Maybe it's just because it was easier to pose this shit or whatever, but, like, the go-to move so often was doing a drop kick.
Because drop kicks are fucking cool. What do you mean?
They are cool.
Okay, it was this. I was just literally the Green Ranger just coming in and carjacking the freaking Megazord.
Yeah.
It was so cringe.
It's like GTA. He just comes in through the back door.
It's just so funny.
Oh yeah, this.
He just comes in, literally opens a random back door, and it's just like, I'm here now, haha, and then sparks explosions throws them out.
And there we go. We get the cool version of the suit.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the real version.
Hey, this means we're watching the stuntman that got fucking arrested that you were telling us about, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, this is so cool, though. Like, just, the suit looks so good.
That was also me trying to get you to tell a story,
yeah, no, I'm going to. I actually posted this in the Discord as we were leading up to us watching this episode. But funnily enough, when I was approached to join for this, there was the same coincidental moment of, oh, there's a story about Power Rangers that's relevant to this, so this is really funny timing. And basically, the former Green Power Ranger, Yasutomo Ihara, he used the training that he learned during the filming of Power Rangers, or Super Sentai, obviously, for them, to rob 43 houses in Japan, and has since been arrested. So...
Yeah.
And literally, he allegedly broke into 43 different homes, and using physical skills and tactical awareness he picked up during his time training for action scenes while working on the show, he turned to a life of crime. That's
wild.
It's crazy. It's like, but it's funny. I'm not going to say it's cool or anything, no, but it's funny.
It does feel like a bit of a shitty way to throw away a legacy, though, because you mentioned that he was the stunt actor for the Green Ranger. He was also the stunt actor for original Kamen Rider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Zordon's always so fucking helpful.
He's moral support, okay? Or something.
Yeah, all he does is he tells Jason, go be the leader, and Jason goes, we have to do this, that, and the other, and they do.
Yeah.
Thing is, he already knows where the command center is.
But also, that classic just, it freezes, and then to be continue comes up. Like, there's something iconic about the 90s jank for that.
Yeah. Man, Zordon's just TV side. Just whack him on the side of the head, he'll be fine.
Literally.
Look at that Atari in the background.
Yeah.
And that freaking desk ornament.
Wait, was Austin St. John a fucking Nepo hire?
I don't know.
Because I just
don't
read
know,
one of
but-
the fucking writers' names, and their surname was also St. John, and that's a bit sus.
Probably the other way around, to be honest.
I don't know about that, man, because this is like episode 18 or something. Like, this would have all been done in one go.
But
Yeah, I guess
also,
so.
what the hell is this tool that Billy's holding?
It's a sub. It's definitely a drill.
Dude, do that.
They programmed him with some modern language.
Motherfucker, dude is a gender-neutral term. You don't... I hate people who say dudette. Fuck off.
Yeah. Like, even guys, when you say you guys and things like that, it's meant to be just you plural.
It all
depends on context for sure, but dudette is bullshit. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't get to say it while the scene was on, but I really liked Trini's hat. To be fair,
Yeah, it was really cute.
they had some really peak fashion going on for like some of the characters, so I loved that. Like taking a moment just to say, fashion these days is so dull. It's all just like printed t-shirts or whatever. Like the clothing back then, like so much more, like it just felt more vibrant, free, colourful. And sure, they're colourful because Power Rangers, but you know what I'm saying.
Chris,
Yeah,
there's nothing stopping you from dressing like that.
There is nothing that stops me. I still wear the poncho that you used to take the piss out of me for.
I didn't take the piss out of you for that. The other guy took the piss out of you for that, and I just kind of didn't stop him.
That's fair. Ponchos are cool.
Agree to disagree.
There you go.
I didn't say they were uncool. I just don't think they're that cool. Like, unless you're using it to hide 2 fucking pistols on your hips, they're not that cool.
That's fair. Also, my empress.
Oh, that's definitely the toy.
Yeah.
It's even got the little notches for where you put it into the power morpher.
Also, just the
Why is Bulk a fucking bomber pilot
I was
right
gonna say,
now?
why is he a Thumb from Spy Kids? Although this was way before Spy Kids.
I mean, you're saying that, but fucking Skull is fucking dressed like
Che
Mario.
Guevara. Yeah.
No, all he needs is an M instead of the question mark.
Yeah, that's why he's confused.
Just, why the beret, though?
Well, he had it on in part 1.
I know, but why, is my point.
Well, to make him look like a punk,
I mean,
apparently.
there's something kind of cool. I don't know. Like, to be fair, the outfit does kind of slap in some ways.
Yeah, Rita tells him, you gotta keep your identity as the Green Ranger a secret, so now he starts shooting fucking eye beams at Bulk and Skull.
With the cheesiest light effects ever, which again is this whole show, but... Also, why is that green silly string?
Oh, because he's the Green Ranger. He shoots green beams.
But I mean, why did the beams turn into silly string?
No, they didn't. It was the easiest way to fucking make
garbage?
Rubbish look like rubbish. It's just like, just put some fucking silly foam in there. I want to point out he is far too big for that punching bag.
Yeah, and also he's so angry because we lost to the Green Ranger.
Why is he dressed like Popeye?
It's a workout outfit.
Ace Detective. I want to get my mittens on this guy.
And all of the fanfiction writers for Jason X Tommy rejoiced.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know if you remember, but the last time we actually watched Green with Evil was on your birthday.
It was.
And the reason I bring this up now is because you just mentioned fanfiction, and one of my great joys was there's going to be a scene later on where Goldar is trying to kill Jason in the Shadow Realm.
You told me about this when we watched it on that birthday.
Yeah, because I looked up fanfiction and I was like, there's got to be fanfiction of this scene, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, there is so much Goldar/Jason fanfiction. Why is all of it turning Goldar human? Doesn't that defeat the point?
Listen, apparently people had an issue with monster fucking back then.
Cowards. Oh yeah, he's fully committed to the green now.
But this is what
He's
I
fucking
mean.
taken dressing up tips from fucking John Leguizamo.
Also, what's with the mesh? I mean, it's a cool look in some ways, but, like, it's gotta be cold.
Yeah, because it was before mobile phones, so. Oh.
I didn't like the fact that you wanted me to wear a rubber, so fuck you.
Such a burn.
Kimberly not looking very pink, weirdly.
Just every scene they've got to do the green flash just to remind you that he's mind controlled.
This is aimed at kids, and kids are stupid.
Yeah. It's this is also a bit on a different day, so you need to know that. Yeah, if you're watching this in a rerun, that's why he's acting like an arsehole.
No, but his eyes literally flashed in the scene with Bulk and Skull, which is the same episode.
That's very true.
But then again, this is also shown in America, where there's probably been an ad break in between.
True, one ad break.
Going on a baddie picnic.
It feels very Wizard of Oz almost. I expect them to start skipping.
I think that's actually part of her deal. She's like, she combines both the Wicked Witch and the Wizard into her aesthetic.
It's true.
Okay, can you tell that Goldar is very definitely the Japanese actor? They're all very Japanese, except for Jason. Sorry, Tommy.
Yeah. Who's on a different different stage.
How many Ouyas?
Ouya!
That's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like, he wasn't even punching anyone that time.
He was dodging, and it required effort. He got hit, and he said it.
8, 9. You keep talking, I'm just going to count.
I mean, this is the thing. You keep counting. We're at 9 already, as you said. If you were drinking for every single one of these, you'd have passed out already. Or you'd be out of drink
10,
and desperately trying
11,
to refill.
12, 13, 14. Oh, no, not that one, 13.
I mean, even if I was drinking Red Bull, I'd be in heart palpitation territory.
Yeah.
14.
Is he going to punch right through his chest? No, he's going to go bum attack.
Hurricanrana, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll be generous and give that a 14 instead of the 15, 16 I was thinking.
My Empress!
By the way, Rick, if you didn't know, 95% of the martial arts in Power Rangers is made up bullshit.
Oh yeah, totally.
Also, I've got to say, I don't know whether I like the design of like the Sword of Darkness or not. Like, on one hand, it's kind of cool, bit impractical. On the other hand, it does look very jank.
It looks like it's meant to be a gunblade.
A little bit.
The Rad Bug.
Radical.
I think we're about to see Jason get fucking kidnapped. So you can spend some fucking fun time with Goldar.
It's so robotic.
I do not understand subtext.
Oh, he's got Spider-Man beam.
I was going to say it's the green Spider-Man beam.
It's with his coin, yeah. Caught him in the Pokeball.
Would have been really funny if he went ooh-yah as he did it.
Booyah!
Booyah!
No, that's Goldar when he appears in the fan fiction and he's copying Tommy's vibes because he knows Jason's into him.
I'm just going to fucking say it now. How big of a throbbing monster cock do you think Goldar has?
Oh my god.
Because I bet you he's like a gorilla, so it's only like an inch long.
I bet it's shaped like one of those DP dildos where he's got like one and then an additional one for the bum.
Oh my god.
Oh, so like the little fucking phalange.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm going so into this, or whether I should say this. But for whatever, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like it would be barbed.
Oh, so you're thinking cat.
Yeah.
No, just, like... Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Look at his face. He's a bit tigery.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my friends are going to be watching this. And the hilarious part is they'll probably agree.
Yeah. Just playing Space Keep Away with Jason now in here.
Coincidentally, I'm worried about Jason. Immediate cut.
And I just want to loop back around that Chris is actually correct. He does have 4 fingers, not 3.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose you could argue 3 fingers and a thumb, but yeah, four digits.
Yeah, it's got that drum full of shit on the back as well to power it.
I wonder how much plutonium went into the flux capacitor.
I thought they were going to fall out there.
Yeah, well, I always thought he smelt like a bitch.
No, sorry, I love it. Like, Zach, I know he's paying attention to the driving, technically, but he seems so uninterested. It's like, oh, yeah, you got her. Yeah, your love life's not our concern. Focus, girl, focus.
It's also not like Zach has anything to dodge while he's in the air.
Great
We're picking up pirate TV from somewhere else.
Guys, they're watching the Japanese version of Super Sentai.
I was going to say they cut towards fucking Tommy just doing his cutters. Turns out they didn't need an elaborate plan to beat the Green Ranger, they just needed a well-executed cancho.
Right up the booty pipe. Can't wait for mobile phones to be invented instead.
I mean, later on, I'm pretty sure like some of the morphers have just communication technology built into them and stuff.
Yeah. But this way, they can sell a separate morpher watch and the additional sword.
Also, that shot just now where like Jason was like flexing so hard while Goldar was pushing him down. You have to wonder like to prepare for that. Like, did he just sort of go like, I really need to work on arm day before I do this scene?
Yeah, just pick up, put down.
He can finish him off. Kiss me, fool. I'm sorry, I don't even want to know what these fanfictions were like. I think you briefly like read out like the smallest extract, but like, oh man.
I read it until it got overtly to fucking sex stuff, and then I was like, even though I'm not reading this out loud because it's
yeah.
One, it's not fun. It's only so funny, and 2, it's not actually that sexy.
Also, we were still watching the episode, I think, at the time.
I believe our mutual friend also joined us at that point, and I was doing it partly to freak him out.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, this is from the original.
Yeah. You can tell just because, like, again, it looks so much better. Not just the costume, like, even the choreography. Like, I know it's all, like, the typical fake, like, fighting, whatever, but, like, there was just... When they tried to recreate it the few times they did in the Western version, there was a noticeable, in my opinion, dip in the dynamicness, because they clearly weren't that trained to fight in the same way, so...
They're also better with the fucking on-set pyro.
True.
Yes. Yes, it did get better over time as well. As they kind of like got into what they were, also, meant to be doing.
Can we point out like the reversal here? Like, this is the first time I think we ever see this. Not fighting a big enemy, and the Rangers are resorting to using the Zords like fairly quickly for what is still a small enemy. Like, we never see that.
Just squish a dude with your giant Zord.
Yeah, I mean, for one, it shows the desperation, but also it kind of puts a strange sort of heel aspect onto the Rangers. Like, they're still our heroes. They're still, like, but, like, there's always this element of playing fair, right? Like, they only escalate when they have to. In this instance, they're escalating. It's really
they're connected to a Tyrannosaurus that's not even there.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they are.
It goes to show that Jason's just not needed, apparently.
Yeah, the fact that Tommy was able to just kind of kick them all out and the Megazord didn't, immediately fall apart means that all you need is one person to, like, have it.
I feel like that's actually been a plot device in one of the later episodes, though. Like, there's a point where one or two of the Rangers have stuck behind in the Megazord to fight something, like, keep distracted the big enemy, and then some of the other Rangers, or one of them, has, like, left to do something important to turn the tide of the fight.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah, and actually using the Mastodon shield for, like, the first time ever.
Also, if I'm correct, like, again, I know we're watching this as it happens, but doesn't Rita actually grow Tommy? Like, not even, like, him using a Zord. Like, doesn't she, like, make him giant?
Yeah.
She does. So when you play, like, a Mega Drive or SNES game of Power Rangers, it'd just be like a side-scrolling fighter, and Tommy's the only Ranger who can be against both foot-sized people and Zord-sized people.
Hey, Dev. Goldos pulled out his big sword.
He did.
Oh, man.
I was going to say about the fighting fair stuff, they are down their leader and they're 95% sure it's got something to do with Green Dickhead. So...
I know that, but, like, still, like, like, one of the things isn't, like, and it's part of the song, but also part of the rules, it's like, you only use your powers, like, in self-defense and so on. You don't escalate things, and it's like, I get that he's that strong, so I guess in some ways you could argue the escalation was justified. But still, like, going full Zord against, like, one small guy, when you've already got a numbers advantage and everything else, it's like, there's just something that feels a little bit off about it. I'm not criticizing overall, but...
Yeah, it is a bit of a tonal inconsistency with what they would normally do.
Yeah. But I think that's why it's also kind of cool in a way and so unique, and, like... For a moment, like, I know Tommy's evil here and so on, he's being controlled, but, like, it puts him in a bit of an underdog situation, right? So, in some ways, it almost gets part of the audience to, like, not necessarily be in Tommy's corner, but more impressed by him. It's hard to explain.
Maybe it can also be attributed to a difference in leadership styles, whereas... Jason is actually the honourable one, whereas when Zach's in charge, it's like, nah, fuck this, let's deal with shit.
Yeah, we're ripping the cord and we're pulling out all the stops immediately.
Yeah, apparently morphing order decides leadership, which is hilarious because then you basically get Tommy. Wait, is Tommy at the very end, or is he, like, one of the first when he actually becomes a proper team member? I can't remember.
So, Tiger Zord is first, Dragon Zord is last.
That's right, yeah. But at that point as well, White Ranger is the leader anyway, so...
Yeah. But Tyrannosaurus was last before that.
The thing that I hate, though, is the inconsistency of it all, right? Like, you've got... For the morphing thing, so obviously they shout their out, so it's like, Saber-toothed Tiger, Tyrannosaurus, Dragon Zord! It stands out so much just because they've got Zord attached to the end. It's like... Just, it's such a weird tonal shift in the naming, like, scheme.
I forgot the gravity-defying rock and it's Scorpiona's egg, isn't it? She's very cute.
She is. I mean,
wouldn't it be really funny if her actual plan was just to have Scorpina and the Green Ranger smang, and they just populate the universe with evil children?
No, no. I will say that there's actually something very cool about this string of episodes. It's the first time beyond, again, regular Monster of the Week as well, where we see Rita sort of go all out. Like, she's not just, resorting to one monster. She's utilizing Gul'dar. She's utilizing the Green Ranger. She brings in Scorpion. Like, she is actually trying to annihilate the Rangers here, and she's not necessarily holding back.
Yeah, not only is she using the Green Ranger, she's powering him up along the way.
Yeah, and giving him people to work with, isolating the other Rangers. Like, she's probably using her resources. This is, like, the first time she feels like the proper sort of formidable villain she's meant to be. She's not incompetent and, like, yeah. I mean, she still is, but not,
Gul'dar, motherfucker, it's not that foggy.
He's not got his contacts in.
Gul'dar, you could have avoided this by not turning the fog machine on.
Do you know the worst part? He intentionally has to make the effort to step over him.
Yeah.
Gul'dar and Jason looking guilty of collusion here.
Also, I'm sorry. Like, if you're going to ambush, just get up and then instantly do it. Don't stand there for half a second going, "Hurrah!"
Humans never do. You've been beaten like twice already.
I suppose he's saying, though, like, as Power Rangers, you're not just a human at that point. So maybe that's...
Yeah.
I can benefit of the doubt that line. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
Man, they're going to make a reboot one day and it's just going to be a vape bar, isn't it? Bulk hasn't changed clothes for 3 days.
No, he's not. And he was in a bin.
I like the fucking spike collar on Skull, though. Like, I forgot that he does that.
Skull
he
looks
does.
very gay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he's very...
Oh, yes, because gay is funny back then.
Yeah, it's funny when Bulk and Skull are gay at each other.
I'm sorry.
You've known her for like 2 days. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know as well the acting's being very played up to show that he's possessed and evil, but, like, there is just something to, like, the timbre and tone of, like, it's so very ham. Like...
Yeah.
It's like sassy, preschool girl or something.
Yeah. I think this is how a lot of kids learned how to be an edgy rebel in the 90s as well.
They just watched Tommy.
Yeah.
Is the implication here, by the way, that Jason's fighting Gul'dar for like an entire day at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been gone an entire
Gul'dar, mate,
day.
you're shit.
Although he has explicitly said that he can finish it anytime he wants.
He's just toying with him, yeah. Like, to be fair, you can tell Goldar's not exactly trying. He's enjoying the moment.
You're telling me that he's into edging, got it?
Yeah.
He's slow.
Because all Goldar needs to do is request a "make my monster grow," and then he just literally expands to the size of the arena.
Oh god, he's into edging and expansion. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I mean, just
did one of those have a club for a fist?
Yeah, some of them have got those.
Yeah. But not
any of those that have shown up. That must have been footage from Japan because none of the guys that are fighting them have got the club hands.
Yep.
Inconsistencies.
Don't know about you guys, but I've used these names since these noises ever since fucking I was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, there's worse ways to go than getting fucking neck swinged by Kimberly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking capoeira
Zach's
dance
doing
fighting.
his like
yeah.
That's not
he's doing-
capoeira.
Well, no, it's not capoeira, but like obviously it's the sort of vibe, isn't it? Like he's just doing his weird dance fighting thing.
Yeah, like dance kata.
Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but capoeira's weirdly fucking more subtle than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's being hammed up to hell for the screen, but it's funny. We're so smart at the moments where it makes no sense, but the moment where something is so obvious, we can't put it together.
Oh, Jesus Christ, just come already.
I was gonna say, Goldar's just driving up the anticipation bit by bit.
He just accepts it.
Jason, motherfucker, how do you not recognise his voice?
I mean, all of them at this point, right?
Yeah, there are only 10 named characters.
I'll be honest with you, like we're talking about hammy acting, but like Jason's angry yelling is very good.
Yeah.
She's evil! Yeah, and so am I.
But the funny thing is actually, his voice is a little bit different as the Ranger, because honestly, I swear when he's being, like, a dick to Kimberly, he's putting on this way more... it's this really weird tone, right? So...
Yeah, Goku blacks it.
a little bit.
Oh man, Goku Black learnt it from Tommy Oliver.
Rick, didn't you say one day you want us to do that fucking Sentai thing that Vegeta mentioned?
Oh, yeah, the tattooed teenage
Fighters from Beverly
Kung Fu
Hills.
Fighters from Beverly Hills, yeah.
That would be funny. Also, can I just point out something here? So, the Green Ranger's been this fucking OP so far, but all of a sudden he can't take on fully okay, yeah, he's winning a little bit here now, but like... It should be a complete curb stomp, right?
Yeah, I think he's just treating it as a suit right now.
Mm.
Yeah, I think he's just being an asshole.
Hmm. Oh.
God damn, between Scorpina and Rita Repulsa, I know whose fucking team I'm simping for.
It's not the Ranger team.
God, no! I don't want to fuck teenagers, I want to fuck women.
The only legal option is Zordon.
I think even as a kid, I was always more interested in Scorpina than the Ranger girls.
No, as a kid, I was definitely into Kimberly.
I was crushing on Kimberly so hard as a kid.
He's already been fighting a guy with a sword for a day and a half. Like, what's one more?
I'm just imagining fucking Jason and Tommy fanfiction and just, what do you think of my sword? Pulls out his cock.
And Jason goes, that's just a dragon dagger, mine's better.
Boy, that's convenient.
Did he leave his morpher behind?
I assume the Morpher gets teleported with him, but that's still stupid. Guys, I've got so much cum in my arsehole.
Oh my god, no.
I got the bulky intestine status effect.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's there on the floor.
Oh, you're one to fucking talk.
Kettle.
No, you are a fucking hypocrite.
Kettle calling the pot black. Wrong way round.
You're in the
For a
timeout
second, I thought he
corner.
was saying, bitch.
Yeah, it did sound like that.
Tommy is a prison bitch.
No, that was Jason.
Well, no, but Tommy's got to stay there now. He's got to wait there.
Yeah, but Jason's the one who got fucked by everyone.
Well, he does have the power morpher. It is still there.
Oh, wow, it's only taken us fucking 3 episodes and almost an hour.
Do you know
To figure it out, yeah.
Do you know what makes me laugh about this as well? Jason's fought Tommy before, and then he's fought the Green Ranger, and like the entire thing is with the Power Rangers is it's not like their fighting style changes. Part of the reason they recruit is they're teenagers with attitude, but also they knew how to fight. So like,
yeah.
Tommy's fighting skills should be this. Like Jason should be, even if it's like something like it's really uncanny, but like I recognize how he fights instead of him just going, "Oh, he's a mean fighter."
Well, could the implication not be that Tommy just knows that much martial arts that he changes his fighting style when he's the Green Ranger?
Maybe, but
It's possible.
Wow, that was dubbed.
Of course it was.
Wow,
Honestly,
the fucking filming here is awful.
I will say though, the lip syncing on it was not bad.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Like normally, it's way more jank and like not matching at all.
I was about to say they didn't have the Kingdom Hearts tech yet.
Yeah, it was worse on. It's worst on Babu.
Yeah, Babu's
Yeah.
bad. I will say, one thing I've always thought about Babu is he definitely smells.
It's that fur.
And yet, I don't think Finster smells.
No, he baths every day, despite looking like a white poo. I've always thought he looks like Chris, you might be able to relate a bit more. I've always thought he looked like a white dog poo.
Well, he's like a poodle, ain't he? He's like a goat poodle.
No, he's a piece of shit.
I mean, I also thought he was like meant to be like a little bit part anteater or something.
How the fuck did Scorpina get here so quick?
Magic.
Yeah.
What is going on?
To be fair, it's been a while since we've watched it and we're talking over it.
This one's a flashback to the fight they had before,
Yeah.
when Jason wasn't there.
Also, just
And they fell over because of floor steam.
I always laugh at the floor steam.
Oh, she's having a tanty.
I'm not being funny, just send them all.
Oh, you're super right, because he's just a fucking flying monkey.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
He's Wizard of Oz flying monkey.
I was trying to decipher what the fuck that shit was on his back, and that's why it clicked.
Also, I want to point out, I always forget that apparently the Megazord is solar powered.
Fuck off, is it?
Yeah, they just were saying. That's why she's doing the Eclipse spell, to cut off the Megazord's source of power. I'm not being
Oh
funny.
my days, even when he's fighting no one, he's going, ooh-yah.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny though. Rita, surely your strategy should just be at that point, attack at night. Ruin their sleep schedule. There's no sun, you don't need an eclipse.
Yeah, it's like fighting Escanor.
Everyone
Rick.
chooses to fight him when... I've not even seen the thing, and yet I know the gimmick.
The gimmick is for 1 minute every day he's the strongest in the universe. Otherwise, it's kind of give or take. It's a great plot device, because it's like, how strong do you need him to be? Cool, it's that time of day.
Escanor wins just based off of aura alone.
Yeah, it's a shame that series is full of paedophile shit.
Yeah.
I'm not arrogant, I'm prideful.
And also,
there's a great line of "don't confuse it with arrogance," and I'm like, "Oh, that's so good."
It is.
Oh,
but no, honestly, it's a shame that the show took a nosedive in terms of quality, like in so many ways.
Well, the thing that bugs me the most is I generally like Barnes' story with Elaine. It's just, why she got to be a lolly? Because now you've made it weird and creepy, and I can't enjoy it.
Also, I love that we're now talking Seven Deadly Sins instead of Power Rangers.
Well, there's nothing fucking going on right now.
Yeah, they're trying to fix Zordon.
But you know, he's a pile of wank, who cares?
Do you want to know the thing that I love? A lot of people never realise that Rita's horns is actually just her hair. Like, it's
Wait,
her
I
hair.
thought it was a crown.
I thought it looks like
okay.
it's her hair. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be her hair.
I thought it was a hat.
Yeah, same.
But maybe that's because sometimes it's like pointing a different way.
I could...
Oh, we're reusing this fucking footage again, are we?
Yeah.
Also, I really hope the city's got good monster insurance at this point.
Oh, that stuff doesn't exist. It's all a scam.
Oh no, this warehouse district in Tokyo is getting fucked up. Rangers, you've got like half the world until he gets to Angel Grove.
Yeah. I feel like it's really funny that every time they fight, there's like, you know, Tokyo skyscrapers, etc., or like they're just in the wilderness, even though they were in the middle of Angel Grove almost all the time normally.
Yeah.
The thing about Power Rangers is the more you think about it, the less it makes sense.
Also, they use that exact footage, like, I know it's a different episode, but it's just like, again, the same repeat.
Oh, they're glitching.
Oh, you have the sad version of the theme playing.
Yeah, you've not paid your morphin bill. Power Surge is normally better.
It's still
Rick,
cool.
what did I just say about thinking about it?
Yeah, the more you think about it, the worse it gets.
I still love though that they had established the morphing grid even this early, and it's something that they've stuck with, and it's got its own lore. Like, that is cool.
Yeah, like I think the idea is that, like, Zordon wants to develop the morphing grid, so he just like goes through the serial escalation.
Is that meant to be her hair? Because I swear she's got black hair.
I could have sworn.
I thought she had black hair.
But look, it's like all strandy.
It is, but it's also bigger than the thing that is below it, so...
She's also got cloth encasing her entire head.
I feel like that's just to keep it all bound together. But I don't know. I could have sworn it was her hair.
But I mean, it's like a shawl type thing, is what I'm saying. So I feel like her real hair is under that.
I'm going back.
Yeah,
that's going back.
That's
to
my.
Google.
I don't know what the word is for it. It's what the Muslim ladies have to wear.
Oh, like a jilbab.
Yeah, like a habit type thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, apparently confirmed, Rita Repulsa's horn hat is actually her hair.
Confirmed by whom?
I just looked it up on the wiki, and it's just, I mean, I know you can't necessarily trust the wiki.
Who does Wikipedia say says that?
I'm looking.
I'm looking at r/Power Rangers. Are a horn supposed to be a hat or a hair? And the comment is, sorry, I'm high, I'm watching Power Rangers.
But yeah, no, like, it literally just says most discernible by her two pointed hair combs.
Did you just say discernible?
That's what it says on the thing, discernible.
Do you mean discernible?
Listen, you.
It's okay to mispronounce things because it means that people read.
I know Chris reads!
Yes.
We've read the same things!
Yeah, so it makes more sense when you're using Mahiko Koga rather than the new actress that they use for making additional Rita
Jesus
content.
Christ. But by the by, do you notice how much quicker and better the fucking putty actors are when it's clearly the Japanese guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, she's cute.
She is.
She is, though.
Power geeks.
I've never seen these fucking chumps ever do anything useful.
And they will continue to not do anything useful.
Look at fucking Goldar's big old cock piece.
Yeah, and his like feet crush porn.
He's got a willy under there.
I mean, listen, for all of the people with the Goldar foot fetish, that's premium content.
I just realised we're fucking well into episode 4.
Yeah.
Still no whiff of the fucking Dragonzord, which is by far the coolest part.
I think we actually don't even get the Dragonzord this time. Do we actually get it in this episode?
It only appears at the end.
I think we get it in episode 5, yeah.
Okay.
It just sounded like fucking Skull just said, oh fuck.
Because the way it ends specifically is that they say, with the acquisition of a new Ranger, you've also gained the power of, and then they use the Dragonzord to merge into the, the dragon version of the Megazord. Leaving poor Jason out because he's no longer important.
It really does stop mattering once the Green Ranger becomes a thing.
Yeah, there's a Dragon Megazord and a Mega Dragonzord.
Yeah.
Did Bulk and Skull just steal a fucking bus?
Apparently.
Yeah. Just because there was an earthquake where they couldn't eat their melted blancmange ice cream.
That's far too upscale for Bulk and Skull.
Yeah, they probably nicked it off someone's table who'd just left already. Couldn't finish it.
Oh, and here we go again.
It's the exact same fucking footage.
Yeah.
Alpha, look out behind you. Oh, he steals his USB coccyx.
He's gonna fuck him.
Oh, she can float. Oh, she's on
a bike.
I wonder if it's pedal powered or if it can just perpetually float without the pedaling.
I think she has to.
Yes. I love it so much.
Okay, so because it's held up by a wire, the actress feels the need to keep pedaling to keep it stable.
Probably.
They're not. Oh, so Skull's wearing a seatbelt. Bulk is not.
It's a bus, so it wouldn't have any.
That's his belt.
Maybe.
That's not a seatbelt. I think that's just his belt.
Oh, it's a regular belt. Hoist by his own petard. If he'd not stolen the bus, he wouldn't have been picked up by Goldar.
They're civilians. It's Bulk and Skull. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he even knows their name.
How the fuck does he know that? Why the fuck does he care to know that?
Because they are the MVPs.
He read ahead in the script and realised that he was going to be their roommate in Zeo.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you not see Zeo?
Oh.
I didn't watch anything after Mighty Morphin.
Zeo's great.
I didn't watch anything related to Mighty Morphin that came after Mighty Morphin. I watched Turbo and I watched Time Force.
But I mean, Turbo is related to Mighty Morphin. It is a direct continuation after Zeo.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. But honestly, I will say actually, if you get the chance, do watch the opening episodes of Zeo, because the way they raise the stakes and they do the transition of power into the new Ranger forms, it's actually really cool and compelling for what it was at the time and abridging that story.
Yeah, they also, Bulk and Skull had a character arc towards the end of Rangers where they graduate from trying to figure out who the Power Rangers are to going, giving up on that, we're going to go be police.
Yeah, they joined the police.
I do vaguely recall Bulk going to fucking work in a bar in space.
Oh yeah, that's way later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when he comes back, when it's Bulk working in the space bar and Skull's nephew. Because Skull couldn't come back, but it shows that Bulk is a cool uncle.
Yeah. That means fucking Skull canonically fucks.
Yeah. And... yeah, so in Zeo, Goldar and Rito Revolto both get memory wiped and go to Earth. And they're just wandering around, and they get arrested by the police. And Bulk and Skull go, you can't go to prison because you're just, monsters, and we've seen you, do monster stuff. but you're just a pair of goofy guys, so we'll just keep you in our garage.
Yeah.
And, their B-plot is trying to keep it secret from Captain Stone.
Also, I'm not being funny,
Okay.
but that hat does not look comfortable in the slightest.
It doesn't. It looks like classic Dr. Robotnik's head.
Oh,
You know, the stupid cone head one from, like, the 90s. Yeah.
Like the one voiced by Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, one of them was. The other one was Long John Baldry.
Well, I meant the one you were talking about specifically, Rick. I know one of them was.
They both have that head, though.
Oh, okay.
For some reason. Both of the American ones have a cone for a head. Zordon's going all RGB. We've got Gamer Zordon.
I thought he was going to say foreskin, and I don't know why.
Also, I just want to point out, Tommy, why did you wait so long when he woke back up? Like, it wasn't even a surprise. Like, sure, the initial surprise, but you had so much time there before.
Because he's a smug prick.
Yeah.
I also half expected Tommy to try and do the Hollywood neck snap on Alpha, but it not to work because his head's a flying saucer.
That'd be so fucking unnecessarily hardcore.
It would just be funny.
But
Yeah,
also
if it just
really funny.
twisted. Like, Alpha just starts having to walk backwards because his head's done a 180, but he's actually fine.
They're just manually edging the Bulk and Skull's Uncertain Doom.
I just don't understand. Like, if they wanted to kill Bulk and Skull, surely they could have done it way quicker.
Yeah, you could just have Goldar flick him off.
Don't say it like that.
Like, the bus is tiny compared to his hands.
I know what you meant. You know what you did.
Oh, man. Also, again, just taking a moment to admire the guitar riff. It's peak.
Yeah. Yeah, I also, I had the toy for this, and it was also kind of cool having, a half-transformed version.
So I will say...
That was not the cliff they were dangling off.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Also, I will say, I never got the original Megazord, but I got the Turbo Megazord, and that was kind of cool.
I never got any Power Ranger toys.
Aww.
I
had to play with turnips.
Sorry.
No, I was making a poor people joke. No, I never got Power Rangers. I think we got the fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Like the... Like, you go down the car boot sale and you're like, what cartoon are these from? And it's like, it doesn't matter, they cost £1.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like where you got your He-Man and your Thundercats toys and stuff like that.
Yeah, except they weren't from those shows.
Yeah, you get one from that, and then the rest of them are completely different scale.
I think it's the first time I ever saw a butt ugly Martian. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
We are the Martians, the butt ugly Martians. That will not be synced at all.
Unless by some miracle it is.
Somehow.
I will say she's a lot less attractive in this form.
She is. She looks more like a predator.
Some people would turn around and still say, would.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I tell you what she looks like. She looks like the Mad Warrior set from Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, which looks like a predator, Rick.
Also,
yeah, sure.
Again, first of all, another flying dropkick. Again, this is something that I do really admire about the string of episodes, though, because, again, they don't even do it a lot after this, but just having the 2-on-1 situation with the Megazord, really piling the odds against the Rangers, it's actually really good. Yeah.
I hate to break this to you, Chris, but they do this so fucking often in the comics.
Yeah.
That's the comics.
Yeah.
But also, it's a reason why the other Ranger who's coming to save the day is evening the score when he comes along with like Dragon Zord or Tiger Zord or whatever.
Sure. Hey, guess who wins in a fight between the Dragon Zord and Godzilla?
Godzilla.
Godzilla does, but Dragon Zord makes him work for it.
Yeah.
It's one of the best fucking series of pages ever. It's just the Dragon Zord and Godzilla fucking each other up. It's just a shame one of them has to win, because goddamn I love Godzilla, but goddamn do I never want to see the Dragon Zord actually lose, and yet here we are.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, it's the really freaking cheap shield again. It looks so bad.
I think the Dragon Zord is the only one of the original Zords that never gets destroyed.
I think, no, it does. It does. I'm pretty sure it gets destroyed in the movie, like along with the rest of the Zords.
Now in the movie, it was already Thunder Zord, so it was already Tiger Zord.
It's true.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah,
because once he loses the coin, they lose the Dragon Zord.
He was already the White Ranger. Yeah, you're right. You might be right. The Dragon Sword's never. It's funny though that like there's no way they ever actually brought that back. Like you would think they would.
Yeah. It also seems like the like a real slam dunk to just do the Dragon Zord thing where it becomes a cape, like it does for the Megazord, but for Tiger Zord.
Yeah. Like you could have literally just had like because it was in later series where you ended up getting several Megazords at the same time being a possible thing. You could have literally had you know the original 5 do the regular Megazord, and then Tommy go off on his own in like a Dragon Zord Tiger Zord hybrid.
Yeah, and if you want to be a cool kid, you just put Falcon Zord on the back and make it fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that would we don't talk about Johnny Young Bosch being a frog.
Yeah, we do.
Dude's like half the fucking size of the frog is like half of the Ninja Megazord.
Oh, something I will actually mention, because I watch a lot of Team 4-Star stuff even to this day, and they've got a channel called 4-Star Bento, where they do like a lot of reviews of things, so they'll watch shows and then talk about them, similar to this. And they do like commentaries as well. Like they did an entire series about DBZA and all of that. But they reviewed the Power Rangers movie. And they talk about it in some depth, and it was actually quite a good episode. So like, if you get the chance, watch. Oh my god, I forgot they threw the Zord into the lava.
Oh yeah, they show this quite often as well when things are going bad. It's like the Zords all die in lava.
Did the fucking cat just have a human voice?
Yeah, it goes, meow, sad meow.
They'll be back next episode.
Trini just looks annoyed.
Now they're gone.
I was going to make a really tasteless joke, but I'm glad I caught it. I do remember watching a podcast way back in the day where one of the guys on it was just like, he had an epiphany when he was younger of just like, sometimes bad things happen and there's nothing you can do about it. And it all was thanks to the Power Rangers, because he asked his mum one day, what can we do if the Power Rangers can't win? And his mum's just like, well, sometimes things are just bad. And he lived with that. And then it was just like, yeah, but the very next day, who gives a fuck, the Power Rangers win? So there's a really important lesson, but it didn't make any sense.
Yep. Well, the other thing is, like, I always wondered, why do the bad guys just never win in these? Because if they do, then the series is over.
Yeah, if they win one time, that's it. Like, the Rangers don't have an infinite army to throw at, but, like, you know, the villains do, so...
Yeah, the good guys are actually good guys. What they do is, oh yeah, I wonder who the fuck that is.
Yeah, let's enhance.
You know what's throwing it off? They can't discern the mesh yet.
It's 8-bit pixel art.
Why are they not showing it as it's being unpixelated? Because us as the viewers already know.
Listen, Zordon hasn't paid for HD. Like, they didn't even have 360p back then. This is 144p.
You're not wrong.
That's 3DS resolution.
Dude, you'd be fucking laughing if you had a flat screen back in 1993.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they weren't even...
They were huge.
They definitely weren't flat screens back then. Yeah,
huge boxes.
The pinnacle of technology was projectors.
Do you remember...
No, I meant... Sorry, you're misunderstanding me, Rick. You know, I'm talking about the block TVs that didn't have the square... the curved screen.
Yeah, that was like 2002 kind of time.
Fuck off, was it? That was at least late 90s.
I think it was...
Maybe the very first ones, but yeah, it was...
I'd say late 90s.
Like a really deep CRT with a flat screen was doable.
Also, see, there, it was way more obviously her hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish...
You can't unsee it now, can you? Well, I can't stop hearing, ooh-yah!
No, that's not even what I was going to say. I was going to say I wish you said that when she was on screen for more than 2 seconds.
I mean, she was at the time.
It still looks like a headpiece to me. And here's the thing. I don't actually care either way.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but it does look more like her hair when it is the Japanese actress, at least. Yes, it's very definitely a headpiece that they've put on the actress, but it looks like it fits more with that actress to be intended to be the hair. When it's the other one that they replace her with for additional footage, it looks nothing like anything.
Yeah, it's not nearly as fucking annoying as the Ouya thing.
The Ouya thing is so much worse.
And the freaking Christmas lights that they got going around all the time.
And we're seeing this exact thing again. I suppose it's a rerun.
Bulk's drinking an entire blender of milkshake.
Listen, I can't blame him. He's had a fucking day. If I'd gone through what he did, I'd be drinking an entire blender of milkshake.
Yeah, it's the juice bar as well. It's not even a real bar.
Now, one of the reasons why I haven't been 100% concentrating right now is because I was Googling something. Rick, 1995.
Okay. This was 1993.
Which I appreciate was still too early, but I wasn't a million miles away, like 10 fucking years away, like you were saying, dickhead.
You know something?
That being said, you would need $20,000 to buy one in 1995, but they did exist.
I've just
which also is probably more than the entire budget for this entire series.
I've just realised, and either I wasn't paying attention or it's just the first proper angle they gave, but Bulk has a ponytail coming through the back of that hat, and I did not notice until now.
Yeah, he's got his ponytail. He always has.
I want to point out there's no fucking weight on that machine.
Yeah.
Don't notice it. Don't notice it. Don't notice it.
God, he's sweaty.
He's very shiny.
He's very sweaty for having lifted no weights.
Like, they've done it really poorly on his vest because it doesn't look like sweat. It looks like he's been dribbling.
No, it's baby oil.
Or as my granddad used to call it, losing your gravy.
I was going to make a P. Diddy joke, but fuck it.
D-pity. Oh my god. There's a clip I've got to bring up very quickly. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you later.
Oh, fucking bask in the awesomeness of this scene,
yeah.
no.
Fucking Dragon's Lord. Hang on, I'm going to take a moment for Dragon's Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever seen Godzilla? No? Are we about to blow your fucking mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so cool. No, so it's Ray Narvaez Jr., former achievement hunter, obviously. But he
never heard of him.
Yeah, well, it's obviously he's doing his Twitch stream and he's playing Mario Baseball, and he chooses. So basically, the team names are randomly generated, but they're based on the character that you choose. And it was like he had Diddy Kong as his main, and all of a sudden it just turned into something like Diddy Party or something like that. And he goes, "Oh no, I can't be having that right now." And he goes, "I'm going to change character." It's really funny in the moment. Also, Dragon's Lord's hungry.
That's the first time we've seen the Dragonzord actually use his jaws.
And maybe the last time.
You can really see the actor's fucking cock in that shot, can't you?
Yeah, there we are. It's a toy.
Oh, my days.
Have you never noticed that before?
Rick, you ruined such a cool shot.
Also, I really want to just do a shout out. The dagger is cool as fuck.
It is. Yeah. Especially since he can blow it through a metal helmet.
He can blow his own dagger.
You can blow the flute dagger through a metal helmet and it makes synthetic trumpet noises.
Do, 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 do,
do. Do, 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 do.
So scary.
I think he might be the Green Goblin.
I need pictures of Spider-Man.
You've known him for like a couple of hours.
Yeah, she's spoken to him literally more as an arsehole than as a cute little baby face.
And yet she still wants to suck that dick.
She likes the bad boy.
I mean, yeah, have you ever met a woman? They all like bad boys.
Okay.
Wow, that's incredibly fucking sexist.
That's really... No, that's not okay.
Yeah, I guess I hang out with ladies that thirst over Astarion and Emmett Selk.
Rick, I hang out with men who do that.
Yeah.
Real.
God, that's so cool.
It's so cool.
It's so dumb, but it's so cool.
It is.
And I know I'm doing a Team 4-star joke, but it so applies.
It's so cool, but it's so dumb.
My favourite one about that one, though, is when Goldar gets it, and all he does is play the call theme over and over again, and the Dragonzord just gets pissed off. It's going berserk just because it's pissed off at being told, come here all the time.
That's so good.
He doesn't give it any of the other command tunes or anything.
I don't want Kimberly no more. I want that sweet Rita puss.
I shall stand atop this crane and destroy the city. I did not think this through.
Also, again, the music going so hard.
It is. Music's carrying it.
Honestly, I think a big part of the nostalgia goggles might just be because of the music, because the music still holds up to this day, so it elevates everything.
Yeah, totally.
They weren't taken away, they were fucking killed, Alpha.
Yeah, they went into a fucking lava pit.
Fucking understatement of the century, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this where you get to re-summon the Zords? Because,
Zordon is apparently actually important.
Yeah, he's summoning them out of nowhere.
Into hell, apparently.
Oh, no, it reverses it.
Oh, yes, that's all they've done is they've hit rewind on the VHS, the fucking lazy bastards.
It's literally what it is, though.
Yeah, and the reverse the falling one as well. No explanation for how they weren't destroyed.
Listen, Rick, what did I say at the beginning of episode 5?
I mean, I guess the idea, right, is, and again, this is suspension of disbelief / some script, but, like, I guess, like, it's all energy-based, right? So maybe, like, they dispersed once they were destroyed into an energy form and Zordon's just given them form again.
You are giving this far too much credit.
There's...
Oh, they made...
Yeah.
They made them Zordium and they can't melt.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, they had to give us the fucking Tyrannosaurus versus Dragonzord fight at least once.
Yeah, they had to buff the size of the Tyrannosaurus's arms so he can do some boxing.
Yeah. Also, the use of the tail fighting, it's just so great. Oh, and the drill tail. He's got a knife!
Dragonzord's kicking the shit out of the Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, I'm kicking the shit out of you.
I'm showing why I should be the leader when I become a party member.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Oh,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
I forgot about the fucking weird tail jumping.
I sure hope my wire fighting team is ready.
Dragon Sword's down. Honestly, that Dragon Sword should not be able to stand back up, though. Like, it literally should be a case of I've fallen and I can't get up. Just
so they need to retreat to a safe enough distance to be able to do this transformation sequence again.
Also, I want to point out something. Where were the others? Right? Like, when Jason was fighting one-on-one as, Tyrannosaurus, like, just why?
Yeah, they were standing off, allowing Jason to do his aura farming.
Also,
I cannot fucking believe how many times I can get away with saying, "What did I say at the beginning of episode 5?
But I will say one other thing as well. They don't use the tank mode anywhere near enough. Like, the tank combination, it's a bit of a clusterfuck, sure, and obviously Pterodactyl's not a part of it. But it is actually kind of conceptually cool just having, like, the fucking wheel tank with the fucking guns, like... Yeah.
He's approaching.
But also tank mode is very shit.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like the... It's like when you put the weapons all together and make that super gun. Like, it's okay if you can get away with it.
Yeah.
What was the point of the spin?
Yeah, he just picked him up to put... Yeah, he picked him up. He was already on the ground, so he picked him up to throw him to get him on the ground again.
Sorry, I need to really point out, you can see fucking the stunt actors pass, like, between the pieces. Because obviously, at that point, it's just somebody wearing a bunch of cardboard boxes as a costume.
It's a bit more sophisticated than cardboard boxes.
Well, no, but you know what, I'm being pedantic, but... Why explain it? Just do it. Oh, now we get the mandatory Jason and Tommy one again.
He's like proper dual wielding.
You mean the best fight scene in the entirety of
this
Mighty
is
Morphin?
by far the best fight. And do you know why it's the best fight? Because it's the Eastern animation.
Show it like 6 times. Yeah.
To be fair, we actually get the cool gun sword dual wielding from Jason, so that's something.
We do.
Typical fucking bad guy spamming the same move over and over.
Yeah, I'm just going to spam the protective apparent song shield.
Tommy Oliver, Bard Sentai.
Oh, he's no longer saying Empress.
He can't decide between Queen or Empress.
Yes, for my Queen! He's done edging. He's finally going to do it. Oh yeah, and then just the really weird long beam.
Is that all it took to fucking destroy the ultimate Dark Blade of Evil?
Yeah, you shoot it once with a gun that all the Rangers have.
Yeah. It's just the standard gun.
Oh my days, you can really see the height discrepancies in that, can't you?
Yeah. And you can also see when some of it is new, when the Yellow Ranger has tits.
Yeah. Except the Yellow Ranger doesn't have tits.
Usually,
right?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Trine. She doesn't have boobs. Like, she's so flat-chested, and that's fine, but it doesn't make a difference.
Seriously, I've got to point out, I love Jason David Frank, but his sad Tommy face there was just, it was kind of funny. It's like something you'd get in a... Like, it would be memed to death these days if it was like, you know...
Oh, what? You mean like Ouya?
Ouya!
Man, the handshake reminds me of Mulagir is no longer my friend.
Ah! God damn, Tommy's jacked.
He is.
He's way more jacked than the rest of the cast, yeah.
Not Tommy, sorry, Jason.
Yeah, that's what I was... Funnily enough, I also knew who you meant and meant Jason, just...
Yeah, we meant Jason, because Tommy's a lot more slender than he ends up.
Yeah.
I like that Tommy just at this point instantly knows to pose.
He's casting Full Life. Why the fuck did he single out the saber-toothed tiger?
No, he said the others.
He singled out not the Tyrannosaurus. Here we go. Transformation number 2.
Hey, motherfucker, do you want to buy some toys?
Yeah. The thing is, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but did they never actually do a combination of all 6? Because I do feel like it was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah, they do. It's when Dragonzord, like, splits in half and it becomes like a pair of shoulder pads.
Yes, you're right!
And that's the... and then that goes inside Titanus for all 7.
Yeah, you're right.
The Ultrazord.
So it's such a sick design. And he gets the fucking power spear.
Yeah, and it completely dwarfs the Tyrannosaurus.
Well, it's the tail, obviously, isn't it? Like, that's the tail drill.
Yeah.
There.
Man, the face on that looks so much cooler.
My queen.
I'm just gonna flail my sword in the throne room.
Also, can I point out, because there was no threat at that point and they did the morphing, they purely did the morphing to Aura Farm. Like, that is literally what they did.
To be fair, they know Rita's watching and they want to frighten the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
This is what
they didn't even fight Scorpina with it.
Well, Scorpina's new. They can't have her job out immediately.
Yeah.
You can't see his lips move because of the amount of effects they put on him.
Also, there you go. Never escalate a fight unless Rita forces you.
I think that's just to stop them from fighting civilians.
What? No, I mean...
Yeah, or from ending the episode in the first 4 minutes.
Well, no, but also I literally mean, right, like, from a logical standpoint, it's like, never escalate a fight, probably because of potential collateral damage. But it's like, not dealing with the threat early causes more risk of collateral damage. But, like, again, they ignored
Chris, when
that
they were
earlier.
fighting the Green Ranger and summoned the Zords, they were in the middle of fucking
No, I know,
nowhere.
I'm saying that as a different thing, for example. I'm saying, like, it's something they should do more often. But, like, in this case, yeah, they escalated the fight on their own. But I suppose Zordon wasn't around to stop them, so it was allowed. I like that.
I'm also going to chalk it up to the different leadership styles between, without having Jason in charge.
But also, again, I will actually possibly headcanon that of Zordon wasn't around, so they broke the rules and got away with it. Because, yeah.
It always bugs me why, like, they never go to the moon to kick over the moon tower.
But yeah, there we go. That was the episodes.
Yeah, that brings us to an end with Green with Evil. First and foremost, what did you guys think? Usually this is a 2-person job, so I guess I'll throw to Chris first.
I can't unhear the ooh-yahs every single time now, and I hate you for it. But honestly, no.
Don't hate me, hate Aaron.
Okay, I hate Aaron for it. So in a lot of the ways, the episodes, the whole thing still holds up. It's meant to be cheesy. I was laughing and calling it cringe in a lot of places, sure, but it's meant to be. That was the style it was going for. It knows what it is. It's leaning into it. So I can't really fault it for that at all, and I wouldn't. Again, music-wise, like, they didn't necessarily do anything too new music-wise, but, like, it holds up. It's always great. The hardcore power riffs with that electric guitar and everything. The acting falls a little bit flatter than I remember at times. Some of the line delivery is, like, a little bit off, but I mean, again, it's like it's part of the charm of, like, the old school Power Rangers. Overall, it's the best story arc in Mighty Morphin by far. Like, it's one of those things I will go so far as to say they peak early. They do. Yeah. But no, it's great. It's the first time they really went for it. I gave various feedback throughout. Seeing Rita go all out, use multiple tools at her disposal, really escalate the situation. The situation feels dire. I would say it feels more dire than fucking Ivan Ooze in the movie when they've lost their powers entirely. And Zordon's gone again. It's like
disagree on that one.
I think it is because, like, this is the thing. Like, at that point,
Chris, they have to go on a whole fucking quest to solve that issue.
No, okay, hear me out though. At that point, we've had the Rangers overcome adversity time and time again, right? Like, not that you would would, even in Green with Evil, expect them to, keep losing forever. But at that point, we've seen them come back against the odds time and again. This is the first time in the series you see them on such a hardcore losing streak, in such dire straits, getting separated, getting outnumbered, overpowered. So in some ways, I feel like perhaps it's just the advantage of it being the first time they're in that situation, but that's why I think it hits so hard.
Yeah. I mean, there's always something to claw back from in this one as well. So when they lose the Zords, they've still got the suits. When they can't use the suits, they've still got the rad bug to get around in. Like, there's always something that they can use to try and claw back, even if they're at, low power all the time.
I never want to hear the word rad bug ever again.
It's what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm aware. I don't like it.
But yeah, I'll piggyback off this. It would, like you say, they peaked rather early with this. Anything else that does this storyline is always going to refer back to this as the originator in the West. And yeah, the acting had to be rather blatant and overacted in the human sections. Particularly Kimberly had to be, she has to look very sad in this scene so the kids know that Kimberly is very sad.
But again,
and that it's not okay to bully. Yeah, it is not okay to bully the Kimberly.
But no,
could you say that just 10% more sincerely?
Honestly,
it is not okay to bully the Kimberly.
It holds up. The one thing I will say is I feel like very early on, very quickly, there's such a dynamic shift in power with Jason. You feel the shift immediately, and I think in some ways it does a bit of a disservice to him. I understand they wanted to push the rivalry in a sense, but I don't know. I mean, again as well, he does get some moments to stand and shine on his own. Sure, he gets kicked around for a day by Goldar and he's outmatched, but even though Goldar's playing with him, I guess it's a credit to him that he still manages to survive that. So
yeah, I think the real casualties here are Zach and Billy, because they never get to be number 2 anymore.
Yeah, that is the thing. Actually, I will say I feel like Zach gets shafted more than Billy, because Billy still is more key throughout, as he's the smart guy who does all the tech stuff. He takes a back more supportive role later. He's the only original Ranger that remains once they start getting replaced. And even once he's no longer a Ranger, he still supports. He helps Zordon and Alpha. So
yeah, in Zeo, he's basically Alpha 2.0.
Yeah, he's tech support.
He kicks around the command center. Yeah. I think even though Billy uses the lance, Zach is the one that fills the role of Lancer in the party, as in the number 2.
Yeah, I would say that's fair. I mean, while Jason's gone, Zach is the one that's kind of calling the shots, so...
Yeah. So that's me. How about you, Dev? What do you think of these episodes?
I will say, talking about the quality of the acting, as someone who has watched Power Rangers once and always, let me tell you, they don't fucking improve any.
You're not wrong. But to be fair...
fucking...
No, I was just going to say, I would argue that, either it's a lack of improvement, or maybe they're just they're playing into it again. They want to keep the same energy. I was
being generous. They're worse.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right, I like Power Rangers a lot, and there was a lot of nostalgia going on, and I enjoyed it for that aspect. But that fucking reunion show was awful because they're crap. Anyway, I really didn't have much of an issue watching this today, but I'm 95% sure that if I watched this on my own, I'd have tapped out after half an episode.
Oh yeah, this isn't something that you could... I wouldn't watch this on my own properly again, I think. It's something to do with friends, have a bit of a laugh, maybe some snacks. For a podcast, evidently. But yeah, in terms of also role stuff quickly, one thing I want to say, the person who gets most shafted in this, and I think it's throughout the entire show, but especially this, it's got to be Trini. Because if you think about it like this, right, Jason's got the whole thing going on with them, Zach ends up being backup leader for a bit, Billy is helping to fix Alpha at a point and this and that and still being the smart one, and Kimberly's got the whole love interest and being bullied by Tommy thing going on. Trini's just kind of there, and she's not even there that much. It's mostly just her being surprised at things, and that's a shame.
Yeah, I think the most impactful thing that Trini did was wear cute clothes.
Yeah, and it's honestly, Bulk and Skull got more action and limelight than she did.
They literally did.
I mean, quite possibly. Here's the thing: is I don't remember a lot about old school Power Rangers. I just remember the cool bits, which means green with evil, and Tommy being sad because he's losing his Green Power Ranger powers.
Oh yeah, the candle that's going down.
But then who gives a fuck because he becomes the White Ranger, and White Ranger's 10 times cooler.
In the same episode, like, do you want to know the thing that sucks the most about that? Right, the whole thing is like everyone thinks Tommy's dying, and then it's like, okay, guys, I'm going to be going away now because like I've got to give up my Ranger powers. We can't even hang out anymore, I guess, because you're too busy being Rangers. Like 5 seconds later, I was just kidding the entire time. Gotcha. You were really sad, but hey.
I mean, you told me about this before, but that's because he was going to be the lead face of VR Troopers, wasn't he?
Wait, what?
Maybe.
Jason David Frank was going to be the main character in VR Troopers, and then they swerved at the end and kept him in Power Rangers and switched the two actors around to keep him in that. And VR Troopers then flopped.
Yeah, I mean the main thing.
Oh right, yeah. Because Saban fucking had their finger in all their Sentai pies.
And the main thing I remember though is because Tommy was so popular as well. They were like, no, we would be fucking up so bad if we didn't keep Tommy in, and they were right.
Yeah.
Hats off to them. They were right.
They could have used him as a springboard to go, oh, you like this actor? Well, he's in this new thing, but the new thing was crap.
Yeah, and maybe to a degree they perhaps they were playing it safe, but they knew their strong IP was Power Rangers and they needed to keep him in it. And honestly, as well, as much as I meme about it, and the 5 seconds later, oh, suddenly he's back, but it's like it is also an iconic moment. It is literally like, oh yeah, no, not only is he back, but he's now this cool new White Ranger, which means, hey, another toy, another Zord is coming, so on and so forth. And by the way, they promote him to the leader in the exact same episode. It's like, I forget if it's Jason who actually offers him leadership, or if Zordon's just like, yeah, you're going to be the new leader, and Jason's like, hey, it's fine, you deserve it, but like...
Yeah, it's that. Zordon just declares it, and Jason just has to eat shit. and then about 10 episodes later, Jason, Kimberly, and Trini, not Kimberly, Jason, Zach, and Trini are like, we want to unionize, and Saban's like, no, you don't. You're fired.
The thing is
you're going off to a peace conference.
I don't think it was Trini, because Trini died in a car accident.
This was before that.
This was before that.
Sure, because we got a new actor for everybody except for Blue.
Eventually, we had Rocky, Adam, and Aisha that came in.
Yeah,
and they did like a handshake and send off that way. It was quite a while after that she passed away in the car accident.
Oh, I thought Kimberly got replaced by Kat at the same time.
Kimberly got replaced by Kat later when she actually went to become a competitive gymnast.
Oh, how well did that go for her?
I mean,
not as well as Jason David Frank's MMA.
He didn't have a good MMA career though.
Because didn't the reason...
At least we've heard of it.
The rest of them got written out because they went to go on to become peace ambassadors or something. Like they were doing some sort of charity thing.
They got written out because they asked for more. They asked for more money.
No. I'm saying in character.
Oh, like you meant? Sorry. Yeah,
they went to. It was like some sort of peace summit or something. Yeah, no. In IRL, they asked for more money and the whole unionizing thing. And like I've seen some interviews and like I'm pretty sure Zach did a podcast with what's Jason's real name?
Austin St. John.
Thank you, Austin St. John. They did like a podcast where they talk about it in depth as well. And it's like, yeah, some of the stuff was like really fucked up. Like the amount of injuries they got. Somebody got set on fire at one point. Like don't blame them for wanting to unionize and have more money, honestly, for what they were doing. And the amount of money they were making for Saban is like...
Oh, yeah, they were printing money. Austin St. John did come back for the Gold Ranger eventually in Zeo. But of the three, he's the only one that mended bridges.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but bear in mind, Zach managed to come back for the reunion.
Oh, yeah, no, but I mean, that's like, 20-something... Okay. Yeah, for the reunion, 20-something years later, but like more immediate, I think Rick's referring to, like...
No, I totally get you, but I was saying it for Rick's benefit, because Rick was saying it as if, no, Zach never came back. No, Zach came back he was like the joint lead in that.
And also bearing in mind, Kimberly came back for obviously it was the reboot movie, but she makes a cameo with Jason David Frank.
Yeah, Kimberly and Tommy are just like in the crowd as
just
civilians.
Yeah.
I know Johnny Young Bosch comes back in one of the later series as he just is the legendary original Black Ranger, and he just pops up in that one episode.
It's
kicks a bit of ass, shows them how
it's in
how
space.
it's done.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's in space, and it's like using the power is like killing him, but he does it anyway to like save everyone and re-inspire the Black Ranger to keep on being the Black Ranger.
Power Rangers is fucking dumb, is what we're saying.
What I will say is, and this is still arguably my favourite episode to this day, Wild Force, when they did like the crossover of all of the Red Rangers. It's called Forever Red.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Rick and I did that for the podcast, and we both fucking hated it.
Listen, it's very cheesy and hammy, as it always is. I still fucking love it somehow. Like, I know it's not like the best episode, but it's still somehow one of my favourites.
They busted out Serpentera and they beat it with a bike.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I hate that. I do hate that.
And that's not even something I care about. I just think the episode was crap because the cameos were awful.
The cameos were very half-hearted, but the bit that I think this is the bit that sticks out to me. It's literally like Tommy being there and so on, and then being like, oh, there's one more, and then it's Jason turning back up, and it's like them gently sort of ribbing each other like, oh no, I'm the best Red Ranger, and then Jason's just like, yeah, but I'm the original Red Ranger. And like, I liked that sort of bit. Like, again, it's playing to the nostalgia sort of a bit, but like, I had fun with that. So
yeah, I distinctly remember both Rick and I going, oh yeah, it's Jason David Frank, because oh yeah, it's Jason David Frank, but that doesn't make the episode good.
Listen, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's one of my favourites.
I appreciate that. We're at the 3 hour mark. We need to wrap this shit up.
That's fair.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our usual wind down, which means first things first, we're going to do our favourite moment. We're going to do it in the order of Rick, Chris, and then I for all of these. So, Rick, what is your favourite moment?
Dragon Sword. Just all the Godzilla shit vamping up and showing how much of a badass it is with basically no resistance. The entry of Dragon Sword. Out of the water, kicking over buildings, drilling into walls. Just being a cool toy. How about you, Chris?
Being a cool toy is absolutely correct, though.
Yeah. How about you, Chris? What's your favourite moment?
So mine's a sort of a 1.5 answer in that I'm exactly the same as you. Dragon Sword all the way, easily the best part. And it's standout. And you know, the theme with the dagger. But my other favourite bit, the honourable mention, is just Tommy hijacking the Megazord, coming through the back door and throwing them out. I laugh at it every single time. It's so funny. I can't ever forget it. So that would be it. Dragon Zord and the Zord jacking.
Yeah, he managed to get them, kick them all out, either through the window, which we never see it open, or through the same door that he came in through individually.
But the funny thing is the door's at the back and they all fall out the front. So.
Yeah, stupid.
Guys, what did I say at the beginning of episode 5?
Don't overthink. I know. But to be fair, it's great. It's the jank that we love.
So Dev, what was your favourite moment?
My favourite moment was the Faraday condom around the Green Ranger.
When you said Faraday condom, I thought you were going to talk about Bulk's headwear. So
No. I'm talking about the Green Ranger being held in place by this really crap, clearly early 90s computer-generated effect. It looked awful, but it's part of the charm, and that's what it is, right? Is this old jank?
Yeah,
is what makes us love Power Rangers to a certain degree.
And the thing is they lean into it, and somehow at the same time they take it seriously and live in the moment while not taking it too seriously.
I don't think they lean into it. I think they don't have a choice.
Well, no, I mean they don't have a choice, which is why they lean into it, but they lean into it nonetheless.
I'm agree to disagree on that one. But let's move on. Let's get to the more interesting, the more divisive part of the breakdown. Again, we'll do it in the same order. Rick, do you have a weakest link for us?
I think it's that it's so obvious on rewatching how much of it was original Saban Temu footage compared to the actual correct Super Sentai stuff, and it's all the more evident when we see the foam dragon shield.
Yeah, it looks fucking awful.
Yeah, like they couldn't even be like the original one was plastic. They made the toys out of plastic. They had access to plastic. They couldn't be arsed.
Yeah.
So that's my weakest link. How about you, Chris? Do you have a weakest link today?
Yeah, and so to a degree again, like it's similar to what you've said. So I will choose something a little bit different. It's probably some of the delivery of certain moments and lines. Like I know again we say that the acting is a part of it, the over the top, the over delivery for the sake of kids and so on. But there's something now that, like, I'm older, and like also this, obviously I studied acting for however many years, and like it doesn't take a genius to notice it, but like you notice how poor it is in certain places, like the over the top hamminess of Tommy picking on Kimberly. Like, I mean, I said it earlier, it's like sassy schoolgirl, like literally just sort of tone and vibes. And on the one hand, that's what sells the scene and makes it fun, but on the other hand, just watching it is just kind of a little bit like too much. Like it falls flat. So yeah,
I totally get what you're saying on that front. This is a criticism that Rick and I come up with quite a bit on the Nonsense Review. And the go-to defense is, yes, the acting is terrible and can't necessarily be offended, but at the same time, fucking hell, director, cut.
Yeah.
Take your actors to one side and go, hey guys, what the fuck was that?
I mean, at the same time, and this is the thing, it's not an excuse. They should have absolutely done that. But as far as the director's concerned, it's probably, oh, we're still going to make millions from this. I don't even have to try.
I don't think the director gets a cut of that.
Yep.
Well, maybe the director did in this case, because I think the director has also got the surname Saban. But
But yeah, no, I think that would probably be my takeaway. It's not necessarily like one specific moment, it just happens at certain moment throughout. But again, it's also part of the charm of Power Rangers, so I'm not too mad. It's what it is. Dev, go on. What about you?
I mean, it's been my go-to catchphrase for the last hour or so, it feels like, but it really does ring true with any Power Rangers episode, and all the more so with Green with Evil, and that is, the more you think about it, the less shit makes sense. And this has been nagging me since moment fucking one, because I still don't know what type of martial arts contest they were doing at the beginning.
Yeah, I think it was just an exhibition for the gym.
Yeah,
but they didn't. Unless you're a very specific form of martial art, that's not how the scoring should fucking work.
No, I mean, again, part of it is just like they needed a premise to get everyone to be there, blah blah blah. But it's like, in terms of if you're trying to break it down, if it is a promotional event for the gym and saying, oh, we've got all of this variety of people, you can come here, you can do a bit of everything. Like you had like, you know, some of the dance stuff for the you had like the katas, whatever. And then it's like, okay, and also, yeah, you can spar, and it does, like, you might not even necessarily match on styles, but hey, like, you will meet people here, you can vibe, you can find somebody to improve with. Like, I guess that's what they were going for, so.
I didn't, first of all, that explanation does not work for me at all.
That's
Second
fair.
of all, I wasn't really looking for an explanation, I'm just pointing out that throughout all 5 episodes, there's been issues of, I don't know why this is a thing, and the more I think about it, the less it makes sense. And, oh god, it was so fucking egregious. You two kept bringing it up all the fucking time of how the fuck have they not figured out it's fucking Tommy?
I mean, we said that throughout as well so many times. It's yeah. But I mean, to be fair, that's the same with so many kid shows. Like, not only do we have the context anyway, and it's fucking obvious, but it's always that pantomime thing of almost of, they're behind you. Like, the kids will literally be yelling at the screen, it's Tommy, guys, it's Tommy. And they'll be like, God, like, I can't figure out, he's such a fighter, but who is he? It's like, yeah.
But even the directorial decision of when they do the reveal of the Rangers discovering that, yes, it is in fact Tommy, they keep the camera away from the reveal as if we, the audience, haven't seen it the entire fucking time.
But the thing that I hate most about it, the thing I find most egregious, is instead of having a really cool show don't tell moment of it happening in person, the Rangers are literally, like, okay, it's shown on the screen, sure, and even it's not shown properly because, as you say, they don't even cut to it properly, but it is the Rangers just being told, by the way, this is Tommy. It would have been way more impactful if it had happened in the moment, mid-fight. Like, not that they're going to do something badass, but say, for example, Jason, since they're playing up the rivalry, managed to get a lucky blow on the Green Ranger's helmet. And, like, I know we never see a lot of damage beyond like, some slight tearing in, like, the Ranger costumes, but imagine if for that moment they did, like, part of the mask broke off, and, like, you just see Tommy beneath it. Almost like, you know, Darth Vader in that one scene in the Obi-Wan series. Like, that would have been a really cool, shocking way to do it. Like,
I appreciate what you're going for, however, there's a few issues.
Budget.
First and foremost, that scene wasn't those two people doing it.
I know, but they could have jerry-rigged something.
But a better way to do it would have been just, oh, I don't know, have the Green Ranger do a couple of moves and just have a flashback in that moment of Tommy doing the same moves, and then
Jason realizes
that's Jason figuring it out.
Yeah,
Boom.
I would have been fine with that as well. Would have been. I was going for more over dramatic drama. Like, that would have been so much better than what we got. What you just said.
I also think you're giving Power Rangers too much goddamn credit.
Oh, I am, absolutely, but I'm, like, I'm playing with the fantasy here. Like,
sure.
I'm putting on the director's hat for a second.
But yeah, let's close out on a highlight like we like to do. I'll be very surprised if we don't all say the same MVP, but let's go down the line. Rick, who's getting it for you today?
Well, as much as I want to give it to Tommy Oliver, I think you're both going to give it to him. So I'm giving it to Ron Wasserman.
Don't change for contrivance sake. Fuck you.
Well, I still do think that Ron Wasserman deserves some recognition here because without his iconic OST for Power Rangers, a lot of these moments would have just fallen a bit more flat. You can always focus a little bit on the music to just kind of be informed of how you're meant to be feeling sometimes.
You mean the same song but sped up differently?
Yeah. Do you play it slow and sad, or do you play it like upbeat and exciting, or do you play the Bulk and Skull bwank because it's funny?
I know this is a common gag on the podcast, but Rick is not a music guy.
But yeah, Ron Wasserman from me. Chris, who's going to be your MVP?
My MVP is the writer of all the fanfiction. No, I'm kidding. I feel so unoriginal, but I swear to God, before Rick changed his mind and said what he said, I was actually going to say Juan Rosserman as well, like in terms of the music, because I was commenting throughout the episode that the musical score is great. It's not necessarily unique to the episode, though, so yeah, I suppose my other MVP would, of course, be Jason David Frank as Tommy. For
Chris, you can agree with people.
No, it's not that.
Have to
it's not that. It's just literally, for me, I said it in the episode, the thing that I think keeps the nostalgia goggles going is that the music is still elevated to this day. Like, the rest of the stuff, as you grow older, it can fall flat, but over the years, the music just hasn't. So that's why, for me, I think it is my MVP. But, like, yeah, otherwise, the other obvious answer is Tommy. Of course it is. Although it's been significantly more ruined because of the ooh-ah, but, yeah.
So yeah, Dev, who's going to be your MVP for today?
Yeah, I'm going to give my MVP award to Tommy Oliver, because of course I am. Tommy Oliver is the best goddamn Power Ranger ever.
He is.
That's never going to change. I love the Green Ranger. I love the White Ranger a lot more because the Power Ranger design for that suit is way cooler. But otherwise, it's fundamentally the same fucking character.
Or, I have to ask the question quickly to Rick, because you've obviously just given the answer there. But Rick, Green Ranger or White Ranger, which do you prefer?
I always go green.
For me as well, it's the green.
I just think that dragons are cooler than tigers. As much as there is that dichotomy in Eastern folklore that like the dragon and the tiger are the ones that are always at each other's throats. Yeah, I'm always on Team Dragon.
For me, it's got to be green. I know it's more traditional Ranger design, but that's part of the reason why I like it. It still fits in with the other Rangers. The shield is cool. Again, I just really like the tone of green that they use. I like the dragon theme. The dragon sword is way cooler than the tiger sword. I'm sorry. The dragon dagger with the flute playing is just so much cooler. Everything about the Green Ranger.
You think the dragon dagger is cooler than the fucking sword?
Yes, I do. Genuinely.
Wow, that's fine. You're allowed to be wrong.
Apparently, we've both had moments of that to each other in this episode. I'm not going to be invited back this time.
But yeah, Jason David Frank made the character. Ouya's aside. Again, I think that's a director's problem as well, because the choreography for the fucking fight scenes on the western side of things fucking sucked ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, as well, I wouldn't be surprised if they only got them to record so many fight sounds and insert so many times, and half of those Ouyas were probably reused. And that's, at that point, a decision by the sound editor, because obviously they're recorded on top of the footage, so it might not even entirely be Jason David Frank's fault.
Okay, but at the same time, if Jason David Frank goes into the sound booth and they go, make a bunch of grunts for us, and he just keeps going Ouya, then it's entirely his fault.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, I think that wraps Screen with Evil up in a nice little bow at fucking over 3 hours of record time. I'm very ill, so I'm going to wrap this up as quick as possible. Big thank you for Chris for joining us.
Thanks for having me
as
back.
As usual. Yeah, no problem. As always, we've got the comment section down below on the YouTubes for people who want to talk to us. Let us know what you thought of Green with Evil and what you think of Power Rangers in general. Are we being too kind? Are we being too harsh? Etc, etc. Alternatively, you can send us an email at
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
Yes, and if you send us anything particularly insightful, witty, or just plain funny, we might read it out on a future episode. But other than that, we'll see you again next week, guys, with something completely different. Chris won't be joining us next week, but he might join us again sometime in the future for something that's not Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Something special, hopefully.
I won't be there next time, but let me know. We'll keep in communication and see what's up. So, thanks again, guys. It was fun.
Yeah, bye, everybody.
Bye, audience.